Your technicians no to nyama kakra won fidie no ntina ya che wo ye bra ye de hyase no mfa nche papa wo ma ka bibia egum ma sound no so me sure say wo tie nka bibia ye clear unya any issues bia so betimi ama ya so ate say bibia wa wo tie nka no say unya problem bia wo senior wo tie nka no betimi ama ya so ate na technicians no ye adwuma kakra mfa nche ntimi an hyase ewia donko no cap fan for dar mom no maso ase ewie ye de dwumadie no e de bremo entertainment review yakan gum na senior brand si konunti mentwentwen so ye share enkomo no ase na yawada enkomo bi pia na nke sese edi bada bre no ntimi ndi sa enkomo no ene meme ye de eno e de hyase na ya hwe ye sa asem no so mo be kaya be sure say mo amo ye teach you social media so mati ayesa nkomo ebi nina ye actors ni training funny face comedian funny face na waye ye videos ahodo bi awode ato social media na sa video ahodo awaye e de ato social media yi me ba be bo modin anama bo enkomo no bi amamo nsem na ode ato dwa na ba be bo voices ni bi e de amamo na mo amotie me ya sure say mo bi nso ho no mo amotie enkasa bre making kind stories ni bi but on share tie voices ni bi e bi nso tie voices ni bi stories ni di echi no mon kan bi na e bi actual madwen so e de afaye sa asemi ho adwenkyere no bebre na akoso ewie yato yansa afre ye psychologist na yebebo eneno no wetie bi ono nso yamo follow issues no yamo akinkan stories ni bi yama wetie the various audios ni bi funny face ankasa aye no ebi se funny face hiamwa embo hia ne se wo hia psychologist enti ewie yato yansa afre ye psychologist waba studio no hanum saying Ra Samuel Yosin or psychologist enti yebebo enene bi or how a funny face nemu enyama wodi atudwa nsema efi no enum ono ankasa waka ye ba bebo nsem no bi na wetie na ewia ya ma psychologist akwaba na ya gina dwenkyere empenyifo nso kam ho studio no hanum say na ewie ya omo so mbekire ma adwen Ola Michael Atenase Secret Safa Atenase sanso na Kwesi Ernest nso Atenase omo kan psychologist Samuel Yosin ho ye koso ana no sinitweni Kofi Asɛm so ba be kan sa na wono so akye na adwen afa ye nsɛm yi ho bi enti we dia senam di kan no mentwentwen so yentie funny face enkomo no ne nsɛm no odi atodwa na yemra yen hyase
entertainment review.
Yeah, you know what the told is make us Van Damme, aka Pokwasi Steven Seagal. Charlie, and somehow, and then Sam Dawson. I just finished my dawn prayers, and I feel strongly in my soul. That same thing that told me to apologize to my ex-wife. That same feeling is telling me, Fanny, come out. Come out. You've been destroyed for far too long. Come out. Why? Lewin, Calibos, Bismarck the joke. Why? Diana Mayamu, Diana Muju Minchen. Aden, who Lewin, who said I be fake here publicly, say as always you do. Oh, Funny Face has blocked me. Funny Face has done this. Funny Face say. Yet, the first new interview, hear me. And so, for peace sake, me bow out, Erica say, oh. Enyeshi ke media chow didi na musumi didi but now baby na musumi tenam baby me kan we boni amugusu na mon say me who Calibos stupid nigga like you Calibos who when you brad ya ma sabi oba sabi me ne da kwa who pa cho say me fa ma kwasi ampani Jimmy for Bema e ma me de ma go oba no sumi say on sabi we Jimmy kakra. It's in who eye contact, na say to the feel you, so I make you fire. How many niggas will do this thing? Only win. And you will only win. Media chow, who go ye? Don't try. Musiki say war, you be releasing one. Only win. About phone. Media would be Benjamin or Macleo. Macleo cry. Mubisa baby on number see. So it be one on one now, Mumra. Again. This might be a joke. Jimmy for. Jimmy for Oyekun na brana memoa. Yanya ka won chiki ye nenye bibindia. Una mo say me. And I'm London catching go for the can chicken your dear. Kofi frey a meeting. Miss Suye, I will say Nashi, me no to be Juma. Me sorry upon our catcher Kofi said, me feel we. Me, only me yet me beam. Me a me bow. Mo san say me. Ade, Diana Mayam. Mumiasa. One of you should do 50 or say 50. Mube Hunyama, Mube tickets. I be release a war. And moi. The 3 idiots, a Jimmy 4. First every play. That's me will say make I apologize to my ex-wife. That's his spirit tell. Funny, Kasa. Now be won't pass your walk. I'm must have a fake you where we are see. A moi. Say me what I will give her pressure away. He then to them. Try. I give you 7 hours. The 3 of you, Muya Mema, do Mubau 6 the baby is go. Who calibers? You know the girl for Sunyani. I mean, you know that girl for Sunyani. You go over you. When music they can 1,000 days, a mumuna moseme. A mua. Let the game begin. Oh, my much are faking. Oh, and I'm funny. You are the children president, funny. The children keep quiet there. Keep quiet. Children are looking at you. Get your children this thing, go and sleep somewhere. I am moving to the page me now. Because you every time children are looking at you, nanny park and what to. Even children are looking at you. How many times? Be sincere to yourself. Have you ever pushed anything I'm doing for children for the past 12 years? Then I'm my young mamu. Moves in the power unquala. Moves in the power unquala and quala on Benyabu. Aden. Oh, drive them on coffee. It couldn't have been that 2%. Fake people. I repeat, 85% of the Ghanaian industry. Fake people. Shatawale Kokana Mugwefu. Fake people. Those are them on coffee. Bismarck, Lewe, Calibos. Message you are Bemano on coffee. More.
Okay, all right. So, we funny face, and I'll say Casano. Me sure say dodo na munim ne no we idea obeka say enya idea unedited and obi a doctor na bibisa. I'm sure mumudo na am social media so no mo hwe video enti I'm sure we enya idea beji wan chinye say enya funny face honum say crowd here enko honum say. I'm sure say a lot of you have seen it, and send him kind the two jano ewie nso no ye wo psychologist Samuel Yosin e wo fie hanum say. So me ma psychologist Samuel Yosin akwaba na ye ne no ahye nkomo no say Sami ezai
kwesi nyame adwum na so
ye kusun kakra. Okay, so we ye ntwentwen nkomo no so say enne ye bre no konti funny face or comedian enti ebia obi a wetie sani ana wa hwe video no wan hwe a na akwakoye obi assume say okay well comedy no ye. You as a professional psychologist watch your videos ni bi working kind stories no I mean about funny face in some of the atudwe. Would you also say we obe funny say be a comedy so obi be kan na
yo kwesi mi da se me say na ye ka se obi wo psychological issue na ye adwin se sebe nipa ko no wabodam anase bibisa enye eno asem na mebeka ne wie ye ka se obi wo psychological issue psychologists ye wo criteria 4 ye di cha se nipa ko no e wo psychological issue ba meka therapy one no nipa ko ne suban no na echia free suban ade bia no odan ne di ye fe no deviation nti ni suban ade bia no odan ne di se nipa kro ne de bia no obi a oye calm ono nkofo interact ni ade a edu a particular point obi won say ni suban obedan ne di na echia protocol e deviate from the normal and year one and a two nipa kro no so no na situation no come no ne wo hia no nti protocol say find the distress nti nadwene mu na tenke mu na ne sube mu no wo say ne ho ekire no protocol say find the person is distressed nti nipa distressed no ya yelebu nipa kon say or psychological and so go through a psychological issue. And the third one so yeah dysfunction. Because of dysfunction I just say nipa kon go through situation bi mu and psychological issue bi mu nioma bia nipa kon ye no your friend no functioning ne functioning no na enkoso sa functioning ye chemu anan ba meka miensa ye wo personal functioning ye ka say personal functioning nipa krono everyday bia sorry obedware obekọ na edwuma so obedidi ni personal function ankasa no affected. And two no ni occupational functioning edwuma ye so school academic functioning addition koso ontumi concentrate any de keka ho. And finally ni social functioning oni nipa ngita wodie eno so on say hoso no enkoso ye ti say senia say ekoso nti eno ye asekere ba ko ameko obi a o go through a psychological condition no ni nchase e ba ko no the atoso mienu no say omo go through psychological issues na clinical psychologist diagnosis na diagnosis in general. Sometimes the Becca say nipa krono or experiences are symptoms way for this period na say nipa krono or was our condition way esan say so be ya wade a we ya obubefu obekasa obeye nyoma bebre but yen over a time period into fa obi or depression say ya and a major depression say ya say nipa krono or dying suban and 980 for a 2-week period na che say nipa krono e wo condition major depression but generally say obi wo symptoms here me be boso bia generally na che say nipa krono or go through a psychological condition baako ne energy odi ye nyoma no edi time bia esote anase etumi kosoma ne broso nti ade obeye no sisia no obe wonna say ono no yes ade no ne naye ni sleeping pattern either say obeda bebre anase ontumi enna ne so beti anase obeye kese ne mood na tenkamu ebesesa oha ne beji oha obonse na afedie atikokra na ne ra homa na broso otwe ne ho free nipa eho withdrawal otwe ne ho free nipa ho edu time bia na tenkam no ya ne se oni de on kanipa ho nti podcast me say o feel worthless, hopeless and helpless. Hopeless ni che say o feel say inida so bi ni ho na helpless so che say ya ne say ontumi enye hwe e wo ho ya na why worrisome, why worried ebro so ya nsa ne life so aye empty any dia keka ho into funny face the videos and in the audios meti na me no personal interview there but me infer me nyoma na wakeka no me yiyimu
o fa video na we hu
video ni audios no
okay
na me ya chere say e be a funny face no or go through a psychological condition based on their market can em say ba kono o say ni buefu ewo nyoma otete no ebufo they normal but ejina the way we bufo no obe manage no and I say say your friend saying you will feel the pain I am going through na just say oko ya obi mu but ya no edu time bia assign ni position into no ontumi any amount for enche and I suicide stages we bring actually say omo ye very important personalities no eya no omo go through situations mu a eya no omo ntumi ne amount for enche be bring so nim so ni obi cha ebetumi akọ abonten another thing so kind say onya sleepless night and see another a year metumi a year free videos ni audios no and see idea back and osanka say or go through emotional trauma and fighting for his life I say bibisha no so na okwo say sadia na ehye no so no obetumi eduso enkunim and osanka idea back say he's going through a situation na just any na che say okọ tibia bia eye yawa ohia obi a obeboa no e na de keka ho nti dia mekan say we infer wo hwe nyoma ya wakeka nyina megidi say funny face or go through a psychological issue bimo. Ne here say oni enyo be oni professional be bekasa na yetumi aboa no wasa kwan so.
Okay, all right. That's psychologist there. Somewhere you're saying na ebebo modiani akwa humano so na yape yeni aba akwa wano so ye counselor bano ye we are sure say jumedie radio television. I'm sure say a lot of you too have heard of him. Muni Munumesha and Councillor Lutrot somewhere along the line ebebo modiana yape ono so na ye no edi nkomo kakra. I'm sure say ono so na ni di funny face video see ya bonwo in a form of audio amamon so metie bietie fu amutie psychologist somewhere your senior to me actually na dream wo hoyi wa dream chair wo ye nkomo yi obetimi dia fa wo ye WhatsApp line no 0503359587 0503359587 entertainment review your page no so Facebook abetimi de ya dream channel de bi de abasa so na ye stream live e wo Facebook Peace 104.3 Peace 104.3 FM no so betimi ahwe echi kwan e wo Facebook abetimi de dream channel bi de amai so some of you saying senya usikan to fa bobu nyina na ni tietia no say yadia really ohia psychologist say obetimi ene na trance na waboa no ho.
Yes, o hwe ne nsen kan no mu a ene pointers na me be boss na e che so obehia obi a obetumi waka nyoma eye ne ya no waka kire no sene be ya obetumi aboa no wasa kwan no so.
Okay, right. So Kofi Asamoah hanum say mama Kofi so brain microphone na me sure say utie eye ne nini ya na obo Kofi bi din na wono se Kofi a woye filmmaker e bia na sa Kofi e no obo ni din Kofi mo akwaba.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean Kofi a obo ni din e was ni video funny face video yo what's them no kan ya na.
As far as I know, the Debbie
Enyawa.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Ba woni no Asia, e bi asemi si woni Asia.
Asemi si de asem.
Ana woni ma asem hu e bi ya de e ba beto woni ma woni ne di hu nkoma na bibisa.
Asema minim hu kakra but ono ankasa de minini ni hu komo.
Okay.
Antino
okay. Mesa ba so bi I mean am pese hu se sa Kofi na obo edi no. Okay, all right. Me da se ba de kwa ma no so na ye ne Councillor Lutrot di enkomo na ono so menyina adwenche kakra e wo ye nia funny face komi sen na ono so hu efutu obi ho no ma obetimi di amano a efutu ne sen Councillor Lutrot ya da se mu akwa baba. Okay, I think Salmano Jipun on say. Not just Salmano and Tomu or say Resabia and Sabitimia Councillor Lutrot na yetimi no edi ayan komo and we make I say a cap fan for Adar Mom no Masan Simi di a jumedi a debra no bujmedi who cap farm so dear wouldn't see a kind of home appliances and electronics and Yamano dia or my dress you pa any a cap farm I bet me a call him say na wakwa jo dear na or mobile phones are one more ton Samsung dear CC adi chese a borno or media bafum I just say a phone which me call him say no akwa GB mesha da ma bo hu de wuro yi e dia ma but ye kwa ma no so na say yen sa kan Councillor Lutrot na me ne din komo Councillor te say
hey boko Royalties
ye me adam ye go so kakranka well so me assure say we tie funny face video yi wa ye nsem odi atudua how na mu sign atima Councillor
Royalties me chia a telephone and obviously I'm going to say tia because the abbey there over train say member day entertainment for them you can the kind the better say wa boda mana oyale ana oye comedy ana the hotel ana oye comedy obabuani na nezoleti the can have see sir also from the clinical point of view some exhibitions are all we conclude to say or go through some psychological challenges because the body's best way of responding to stress one anxiety and anxiety disorder a mental disorder that's one of the things because body is so stressed up breaking through anxiety. Now anxiety is starting back. Now we have signs and symptoms now acquired disorder. Now that disorder is a mental disorders no. But maybe see a funny face in common or the funny face. Maybe you will say 100%. And you say, oh, now on America or Dino or because me some years ago, I beg you, Santana, and the interview, and we're okay from you, maybe. And on the Baba Spirit, and Baba Spirit say, maybe you Jimmy Sahara, baby, he got pissed off immediately. Said, and you, Jimmy, chemotherapy, so that was when I realized that there is a problem with his profession. So Funny Face entered into a profession as Funny Face. So Nyanka, that situation in the Brabo. They are talking to you. What's in common course or in the area? If you listen to what is out there and comment see here, no, it do be any audio say any church. They either cry what they cry and do whom so. So now Jesus said life for all. Nobody is taking him serious because he is in the Funny Face who is fooling around. Right now, now Jesus of the sword, home. Now prophet Jesus serious. But unfortunately, you're young now. Or continue or you're serious. Or beyond, you know. In Funny Face change from what he has been for us to a new thing, he will not be received. It's why I can't choose, why music, why we still and quay. And I share the fraternity no more. Who shall Funny Face need to win? They don't have anything in common. They don't have anything in common. Who shall Bismarck the joke? They don't have anything in common. Who shall they say Caliber? They don't have anything in common. And to say or cassette, and your man and I mean, Nippon may you soon know. May you nephew? Oh, are they? Maybe can't that say? Needing the assembly here, Hona no Yamwa. Because of Fiomo, you won't tell. And I'll call Wale. And your captain Naka watching. And I hope you. And the Funny Face, you won't come with the Tiano. Katana or your audio, and no, and mom make me not sign this or a junior, exaggerated. Georgia will audio who didn't know so pavia, over that one, what up. But there's an underlying problem. I am confined psychological way, yes, Funny Face will problem can see and say a one.
Jinahonom say Jinahona mean we say so say oka say nyokom no nya psychological. It means say on here psychological help be our home and yes psychologist ne be boa no sabre. Hello? Yeah. What has happened to my line? Councillor Luchot, what you can?
Big it half an hour.
Hello, Councillor Luchot.
Hey.
Okay, so my question no be and it's send you see church no. Are you suggesting say oh here psychological help bia say ye here see the psychologist be ma no na one ne be trans na e bi obeboa no bia.
Was oh here kasatre. But what the Funny Face come on be go psychologist ah. Enye ye ma no.
Okay, so why na say on ne kasa why and say otu why?
I say obi ma no kwan. Ma okanya me hye ne bo. Nipan di wie a aso no go psychologist.
Obi ben sa obi
oben no. Obi oben na nipa na ebo no. Obi say fala dese me ye faton. O friend me kasa. Ono bit na bo no. I refer na ma counselor. No empty no. His ya refer na ma any psychologist. Uni intention they call it and propose say who go psychologist so madam. So they don't even want to come. But problems are what have. Now we Funny Face our dey go here no. Satan no share no. Me somebody say that who share no Satan na. Me no no. Easy man no. Because the marriage itself was one sign to prove to people that I am not a fool. I have even married. in comedy. There is an image that he has painted and he wants to erase that image. And we are not allowing him. And we won't allow him.
Okay, so Mami Busa, Councillor Lushot. I mean, yeah, Councillor Lushot. So also, hello. Hello. Yeah, Councillor Lushot.
And it has to be
Councillor Luchot
high on the oath of secrecy and privacy.
Councillor Luchot.
This man the joke calibers
Luchot, what you mean?
I think Abba.
What you mean?
I think Abba.
I think okay. All right. So Niami Busani said, what about Nipa Miensebia Wodio Mudia Tuja, for instance, Calibos, Le Wing, and a Bismarck the joke. What you say, Wama Bibia, and no sono ayania. Sankro Frensu, say Biasa, Wamo Pacho, woman in the Casa, bet me so about Kwambisana, Sena Hunu.
He wants to be over recognized.
Nipa isa ni nua no mo o mai bibi ma ye ndia uti so amunya no hwe de na pese oche
the last audio you hear hey but come secret no our own funny face. He wants to be recognized above these people, but will forever associate him with these people. Last time we interviewed him, now uti no kata about efa lewe ho uni near comparison now the lewe fan ho e ha no any ya why because lewe was down he's educated or why you say but ohun that oti dem can say so almost chopper and buano caliber chopper and buano because who shop one they are not in the same lane. That's what I may repeat say. Only they will be actor. They will be a comedian. Oh no, they will be actor.
So we councillor tinka prescribe we be advice be and remedy be there na beka so on ye pa. I mean what can say okay onko ho be oben but really and truly about chanti efuto ben na adbema no.
So no ba pass up say buana. Dey kan your man who say he can only survive in the name called funny things. He can't change that image. That is the slogan. That's the first thing. That there's nothing he can do to change that particular image. That is the problem. He wished he was not known with that term, Jimmy. That's all. But and not now they break it through. And now what you make anymore. So that is what because why don't be brave? Funny is never be brave. So that he should be recognized in different places. But still, what you know? And on one side, the other one, a bet. Woman is 10 minutes. First 6 minutes. Who saw any normal. The next 4 minutes, no, the original funny face, but answer. Who saw one. And Obama hold you up. Not one man who say, the kind, your originality, no, no more. Now, on Kai say, Lewe, Calibos, and this is not a joke. And your mama can obviously any shame. On one or no, kids get, yes, I need to go through. On one layer, no. On one layer, no.
I don't know, Canada.
Yeah, Obiang shame. The market is big. That's one. The market is a big market. And I didn't make a say. And I walk off this not the joke. And I'm not having a mobile. And no, this is a childish talk. But it's coming from a comedian. So laugh it off. Comic relief. What at all? Funny face walk.
I said, the way be move fan on your sacra now, fan crowd.
No, me father anyway, Biao.
So, I mean, when you a normal thing,
he just wants to be disassociated from his regular brothers and sisters in the fully up already shiano. Or even say that it is the man who are the fully. I mean, I just part of you. But I would say, or do persuade car driving, and young Kuno offer. This is acting movie, on why any production, on why any state, on the microphone to our so he should be recognized in a certain way. Away from these people he has mentioned. But I want to encourage him. They will forever be there and be his benchmark.
Okay, all right. Councillor, may I say, Yamisho, and in Adiabwa. George, Councillor Luttrot, there with this one here. Studio no hanum saying still psychologist somewhere you're saying magic kakrefi no hanum say I mean and some I Councillor Luttrot kind maybe obibi kan ho na mama mpenyi for so maba na my jomo there some you're saying kwesi meaning say any comment on the nsem bia Councillor Luttrot to Jana na you move on
say Councillor Luttrot nyoma all can say confusing kakra. At one instance, or say or go through a psychological condition. At another instance, or say go through a psychological condition. But your kicker ending in ni tougher ni say one, you bet to me chair funny face nyoma or go to you bet to me chichimu one, or you'll be or entertainer and yeah one aspect. But we'll go through videos ni audios now. But say the second point is say we Lucy Obia or yeah very very precious to her. Him. Now all Lucy Obia precious to you are who display certain symptoms nibi na mebo boss no it is American is Councillor Luttrot on to no akra na yem pensem ya assessment say issues ba yem pensem yesem ba mijina bibia mijina ne say funny face some of the subaya wadan edi no suggest say ohia a professional obetumi wabwa no.
Okay, all right. So, my member of studio no hanum say na and share and come on say. So great. For microphone na men share same few so. Wait here audio no. I'm sure say be a stories no we follow be what can be. Yeni a psychologist akasa. I mean another counselor so abem I didn't show.
Kwesi whatever it is say ye kase me modie minyaya. Hello. Me okay. Yeah. Me modie minyaya enka yemfa funny face and your content say ye man time na empenifo and then enka in terms of doctors, psychologists, counselors obia funny hunshim na ye handle no because the more
in fact you now kind on pese we should be we think onya nka fan your content
for now minyaya
okay
nka ye fan your content
okay but nipa na nka san so your content
who say be
we say kuno de ni ti agi a chema
yes but kwesi sebi imprendiasa say sebio ebia wunia ba bi wo ho na ubon say sebi ebia ye hu say the team kan kakra no timi fa phone no afre me say money me meda are you telling me say then you also go and look for men amanana no eba ne say what do you do or withdraw no akwachire ni ahwehwe na dwun mu or doctors ne niema at handle no ye say mo ye wie ne hu say oh hwenya no a afedie ni ere na betena ase ni asopa no say na ese asopa no
mimbisa o but we there because of nya kind but person obwam kakam kon person me tia ase fi bebi a fi ba no o cheche mu do bra wo ne danfo bi e mu twa chewa part 1 na mu sama for toy no mu twa ya kodu bem say 13 asan no boa I didn't know when twa be one pen mo njai
because na man for eto
okay enti no yen so asema ba e be kan bi amanfo betie radio mi anka
no na me ka say
we radio station
yes
okay
asamu bia no
we ya no ewi o ba santo aso because enam di busa chewa part 1 to 13
kwesi me pa chowo yɛwɔ bible si yɛwɔ adeɛ nyina yɛwɔ deɛ
nyina ho kwan nyina so na fata
ɛnyɛ nyina so na fata yɛ
time na hu sa futuo no since when did you realize that sisi a medas ma menko ma mesa ba so na yedi nkomoda Abraham Davis the donor friend Salinko enso ye sinitwani na yɛkɔ na yɛ ni edi nkomo kakra ɔno nso more or less ba na edwuma no mu a comedy wɔno nso yɛ ade papa me so sɛ mo amunim Salinko na Salinko nso ba na edwuma no mu nso a sɛ ni nua ne funny face na Salinko ate sai
Anko kwasi nyame adomboko
mi hu na chepa sɛ ni ma ko ye de
Yesu adaro mo embe esi akɔ na yen hia bie mu
me say na asami a abai atu nua yi dia na obetimi di aboa because yesi asemi kure bi nso ha se beto na so a woni mu bi ni de ka ho dia na obetimi di aboa na amanfo timi ate ase na ye nyina so maboa bi
Anko kwasi mame na wase na menchia peace ni na tie fo nyina mani agenso se ne mabrum panyimfo ate se ye mini afani asem no akoye no ho sabe pesefani nkonia haba yata se no banyansafo o first of all na asem eji nkan ba ya oni lowen and the lowen case ya na akope ba ni sun aba ne wo internet ya wosu na asem ni twamu be bosumi be mienu ana miensa quarantine here mu na me friend no na me chia no azimini ana dem se wonu ni amoje fan ewo ozo bra enya grow na yedie ne mo mani abre because onu ohu ne se lowen de ne life area grow be lowen so bi onu so hu ne se ankaba yemfa hai sani ma we no ya hwini ya ha adwene be wa wo system ni ebinto wa ofi se nipa na faade ne so meaning into one chapter but there be better na bon so wanya asem me ne me buta me bito yen na ye me ya be complaining but now mo media nim say okay faneta okay ma faneta me me baby say affecting medjuma say affecting medjen obi tinchen bi anto no o se me mfaneta say me talk for my friend am sorry onim yawa me fam the busama be say me niama bet me self go good ebina aso
Salinko mauni phone no kakra ma ni anti na ente radio so we chi won say na radio no emra phone kakra se ne be ya etifu betimi anti nsem ye nti e be ya munlowa radio no kakra ma me right so mami boy ami ebi se aye unua oyade tibia wonem ni niama wo ye de otimi se we oyade obi kura odam ebi nsu so da bi o bibi ya bi wonumu wo hia psychological help si etimi bua no say na hu no
the obeka to here psychological help no menini pane nya adwene oba abofra ne panyi kuna ana abofra ne panyi nya asem na ne bufu a o misbehave because bufu aye aba we here asem panyi fu a eni madwumani kana mechanic nka wohia obi a mental health yeah thinking of sitting down in chapel the movie ntokwa na ba we afa ne ntokwa nso afa na problem we afa na bro adi face afa ne ntokwa kati chaso obiara re ne stardom. And two, when you fear them, if you are so fear, when you fear them, or if you are with the animal kata, and I know you kata with fear, and talk about Mutna so when you fear them. And Jabia and Pana and you don't want them back. And a private issue, I need quite so called psychologist. Now, one in a bocata. And plan on the water would be a bravois, a wolf used to. Many Jabia make a chair or dog. You don't hear here. And it's a problem, but no one my answer of what.
Okay. Now, me besides Mimbisa sem kakra o hanum say na boa me senya o si kasa na kwakwa say okay ade na kwakwa ye woni we are sure say radio be a new background ho
radio.
Okay, all right, because I still get feedback but yan to aso now nya pesa wo chere no menti ase am ye nya o hasisi an kwakwa say okay woni I say le we ntokwa na di we nyina kwakwa Mimusa wonim wobaya funny face and no I won't have unimun.
Na minim no by true funny face na mihuno menene koshia maso baya tambe me mihuno
Osi ushia no eh
maso by a year so you kumasi ni nti funny mo by ye
enti hona ushia oba no
hona mimi hu oba
okay enti efi hono mo kɔ no sɛn na ibi a woni oba no anyonkofa bɛ na wo muntem
me no oba no nya yonko me ne me yere na ye hia oba no enti na ni se mo ntensam sino na wase yense ya bani ya tilamu bi si me ne me yere nyina na tilamu a na yehu oba no no minimum oba no through funny yes minimum no separate
oh okay enti ushia no dia nkomosta ade a wo ka kire say bia funny face aware no
me I have funny come my wife but me no me funny me ne katapa wotie advice so me wa come my wife wa if you were internet ko ana messy but I am me so be come my wife so be no ba wo a name just oyo yere yo me ba mama ya na campus so business and no my wife na akwa propose them and immediately me say oni na wo
okay na ba kunso I mean who can we see wo dia wuhia no em say eye bia se na muhia ne ka ho but ebi nso say obai industry for yi munim no kumase I mean most of you people munim no now can I say
say oba no me what say your artist be bra o ma rewrem me minim o mo just bia ye hia na ye introduction na me all the mention into one later na me no cry wa ban cry ma hotel me ne Matis me de Matis akoda me ma ne one artist akoda because na the time also the cook masin so ma ne ntapo ahema akra and akoda very few days and the mo na me hu say na ocha me do
and Jimmy Fan said, "Where you want to see a bio?" Oh, okay. Yes, Mudu na crown shinim ne bia Yonkofa momentum in the Kakaka home, a beam cry, Nadam for a bidum in the Kakaka, and also.
Money, Sana for some never white, maybe dear, maybe portion, maybe share.
Na wushi woni funny face shia or come my wife and tina just was saying yire ni oba na no awade no obisa no say bia awade no
no internet so na message my wife Facebook wa besu ama de obia te na asem no no so na ya message me ne my wife but me no picking a second wife, so they are me with the way any pan on there.
Na some we buy wish yano or ban on needing come on.
The main one never ran at them, and I'm a prayer. Na me advice and said, "Dear, Nipan are grown wood because you know sometimes."
Me be so Obano asem na me be so Obana and Casano only needing come on.
Me know about.
I say me buy we who.
And when I make it that I feel the Abba. But aside that me see Obana and Kakra for now.
Okay. Me da see me fancy as in Salinko.
Into the American Mocha psychology and when here psychology no.
Oh, here psychologists be our own.
We have a young penny for I know what they are trying. Yeah, Lorraine. Be away. That's all, and yet.
But send you see canon to the Salinko now is a winning BBA anymore because I mean professionals say your mama not the baby I would now okay I say winning BBA any.
Omunina omunina eminu no omunina menka se omoye aduma ni mo omoye memawum. What you say? Funny face me na mpevu we man wo TV trea ansani ye ni bola. Asia mabola ene pa kwati akon. Aboa no. Ana lowen so no all starting me na mde na concert so. Enti o mata maba sebe me ye panyini wom. Enti men ka se me ka kwa ha. Ana me ka kwa ha. Advice am de be mo mi onu ne se the be kwa ma lowen ne se minim se mi wia e be so internet. Na ye adwuma na e wo mi hwe ma ne nsei.
Okay. All right. Salinko, mamenda sini fancy anum say. I mean sure papa Salinko and so a actor and now they kakra dia boan. Well, so my member studio no am say. So great. No kasa and I'm Charles. So yes, we was him here.
Dini animal has say o ma trotro looks pa but me mo dey me feel say minya nka e betwen pa because asem na emi no either say Kuzi distraction there be either say sebi jimi kakra ana say yare eniema mienu but as we speak now no mintimi hu baby ebeto entinka ye treat ni wie na mpanifo kom no mu say oh jimi a na yede na daily on that level say yare nso a na ya pe ayare sama. That is where I will feel. But for now, they can me feel say yentu ebo ase kakra ma no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mamenji questioners mintie unso for microphone.
Yo, kwasi. Kwasi am say asam no enipa dodo na kind of from medical point of view in terms of say ohia psychological counseling means and someone what of so say yen fa no so ntro kakra na yen hwe from a personal angle say nipa no enkofo bi so really no and he is finding his feet to deal with them and also bet my possible Council Lutrot call our frey I thought say he was anka obetumi akọ that part no wahwe kwan e befa so a anka obetumi deal with this situation no instead no need the betu mo kra no even worsen the matter one more funny. The entire maker say one more funny say he seems to ridicule the young man's situation who didn't who fell instead of trying to look for solution for him. Cause I didn't think make us ha and my baby throw a letter say Council Lutot on your councillor be on to me nkoba bia ha yenim approach Council Lutot fire.
Okay, before making a personal attack on him.
Yeah, I'm not making personal
so
attack.
So that you ain't drifted too much.
Yeah, I'm not drifting. But I know reactions are when you're far so Facebook live or any UTV or better handing someone or kind to defend himself. Say I am a regular counselor or church baby or school in position where you kolebu and in some he tried to or the name be brave but trust it to the point say yen yuntum say or a certified counselor trained BBR and he said no obi was situation was here and we saw ye na who said the bufu here the anger and the attitude BB or the boss at that time so and now obi so akosati biamu in this way I'm expecting say ubetumi man reference kakra in terms of how nipa bet mo overcome situation to be a woman. Situation na funny face woman. Yes, said their papa kind or distress or sebi sleepless night said okay bro for what to boy such a me but any person so any power. Enipa bia kwate bia mu a kwasi so wo me obi tia unanso a you have a way you respond. Being angry no is not always means that you have psychological problem. Obi a wo kwa first one person deal in the problem. It could be say be a approach na angler funny face a use no system no use no going on Facebook talking no na bia want me putting the facts in the figures.
In the professional of psychologists ni nyina am nchemu amodema me say kwan bia obe interpreting nchemu bia no bia
but omo chem susu ye eba nipa no so to accept say this is my condition. That anama sameboa yes so diagnose obi say nipa no bipolar Ray or the ministers list better hand me. What is it? Do actually know what is as no beam. But become there could be issues to it. And I make us say, what say, what diagnose in the it is for sending Pano fan face by to say, me what this problem. You will say so or psychological problem. The situation bipolar. The situation this. The trauma and what may you so bro for but who we are Nipano has he accepted said this is my situation. Ansa na ni aduro kwa de bama na obenum awanom adenti na yanjin tum so say
wahu bodam for our safety
kwase adenti na yanjin tum so say funny face ampa enkofo bi so amia omani tieti no ensa hwe de gu ne garim ena ama na ni abre enti no yempe kwan foforo so a yebetum so meeting halfway. We need to meet the young man halfway to be able to understand his position because we've gone through situations of this nature where people are chasing our life with cutlass and guns and there's no alternative for us to come and defend ourselves than the other way funny face is using. Abia no use to defend approach. Angler or use no Abia different. But we could see that the young man is trying to fight for his life. Baby koso ebi ani obi person ni deliberate bi baby onye ne baby free no obi person yi free ho oye nipa he must react instead so we better baby aka say or psychological this he's going through this or go through yes he may be right medicinal and medically there could be some factors to determine say situation in some orkano san or community but what of the other argument what of the other school of thought sa brantia no obi susu ayatakra wojem ehye baabia no wan na dwen chine say akwa we ye de pane be wo ne ye ma akopem say oba be ma reactions.
Okay me da say mame nko Kofi Asamoah so Kofi for microphone and bem said enra na em say odi asem be do dwa oni tefem so enrechi enra fie we see the funny face hiamwa
ohiamwa
mo be sa
akwasi mame chase ana ensem say ba na serious issue be say na wadaruma ready americano respectfully saya amamon frere Councillor Lutrot because Councillor Lutrot is a comedian. He's an entertainer.
Mpacho. No.
Ono akasa kan o friend osase no. Okase asem say ba ye entertainment for. Enya me na make am say the audio no ho obetumi abo.
But one akasa a comedian.
But o say asem say ba yen entertainers. How den ho kan ye ho. Nti no sabio
Kofi
what we are saying
Kofi unim say so ti high. Unim say obi be catch him say look asem serious be saying ba I'm free Kofi Asamoah. I'm an entity say asem we industry come. I'm just saying obi nso be kan asem serious. I be na asem na family. When him say obi be ka say okay mo nko fa psychology. Nti dey enko tire wadwe. Na me say because of free obi say Councillor Lutrota e be respectfully the endeavor the area of comedy ya oyade wo ho. But issue we no sabio delicate issue kakra because of friend as a okakwa no akaba basa at one point he's saying that he's going through mental challenges, he needs and another point he says he wants attention, he wants to over recognize. Another point also there caliber smile you see because of comedians so comedians some feedback near different into no mesre say
over Fred another counselor and one more than our Fred will be a clinical psychologist and I say professional counselor. Now yen Livy entertainment no for counselor Lutrot money ade. I was see I say me and no me kind na the asamba kwa me kind I say I was say me sansi so ne say empempi no one more I go through sa problem we no they don't know they need help. Those who need mental help the most do not know say when we hear someone funny face on your bufra funny face and oba send I on work 12 years funny face nya obia or irrelevant in the industry or seeking to be relevant. Funny face nya obia or pay attention, he already has it, he has always had it. On your obia we fade it out like I say comedy no ana onya because that is not the situation. He has shows running on TV. His best friend is Adebayo, who is snapping the finger. You hear biano nesabeka. Into your bia, Rebecca say come no de becasa. Into no say funny face sorry anopa. And ya kwasa obe sorry anopa. No abe jina no video say me di atem. It doesn't add up. Sabio men can say he doesn't need to do that to survive. In Tiana, but so because he needs attention, that is not the issue. Sanya asamnetiano, something that has happened, something must have caused him to behave that way. And sa adina causing it to behave that way no. BB a bit my personal issue. But that personal issue no, young fan say Brakwesi and name si oboboy Caleb Besma the joke nef Lowen. Young fan say ampa one more in BB. Sa BB no more no lifting your brand into a certain situation. It's two different things. So it is not the process, but the result. It is not their action, but actions now. Omudia dino no. Akwesi, so bobi now done in the chimawa ya neya.
Thank you.
Say obia sebio wa hwene da ana waman bibia di ana obia wa boa no ana obia wugini di oyiwu ma ya na eya. But in mental health aspect, but in mental health, minimum say usually the focus is not on the action because in any case, all the open young fan penny for organ and then kwakasa. Na case we end die. Ochna so ni olasunya problem the same thing will happen because we did not solve the fundamental health issue.
Thank you, my learned friend. Because
kromhano mekai so binya malaria normal, but when somebody has mental health issues, you fan say he did not attempt. But oka say olenya malaria and known to member normal. But me bana because say ola adum kan kakra and I say ola enya mental issues bia. We can say hey Kofi Asma better radio studio latem. But oko other jurisdictions obi to me who ni neighbor. No one say behave in a certain way. No afraid ambulance and no afraid a social worker samano. My neighbor is doing A B C D. Na ya try kase online temra hospital. Ya be fanu it is not attention or pay, it is not relevance na or pay, it is not be there's a certain pain bibi wa akwase manenya sa problem no it is saying I see to me service our health person ya be ya oni we mu kabom krampo na so bi foforo ye ne bibi bioa sa problem yi enzyme se kron ha ye we
jai backing vocalist na
ya witness beefs bebre. But under no circumstance now, it be Abba say, we should know, say, let's look at funny face before this incident and funny face now. The difference is so clear. For anyone to even before and also actually a happy guy, he's gone. So this should tell us that now there is a problem. Otumika say Nkola Dimechi 12 years ni. Nkola Dimechi, your friend children's president, me children, Ununkola Shemi, Ununkola Tiemi, Oria or Sunya Meme. We are not their team. It's not normal. It is not even funny. It is not normal. What I say, and now here you come on one say about the baby mama and your one coming say women are this, you have changed that, you have redefined me, and then this same nipa or man accolades now his funny face has a certain psychological mental ailment. He needs help. Me as miniano, my friend. Me try say my friend and kamakagu na sum but baby I say we do nya cause bia no befa. But Mestre say, let us not troll him. Let us not be quick to judge him. Otherwise, we make it more. Yabemana deniamano. Say obenya solution to the problem. And yare we nenya yare ya ton edije anwedru. Enya malaria. Enya ya obeka say one ton yare unya anwedru. He doesn't know. Intin kebenya clinical psychologist, mental health expert. Go reach out to him. Because in Penifona, Salim Komone, Councillor Tomokasi, Omone and Kase, they've tried it. Bolare try at the channel, Bola at Bolare official. I'm sorry, but I have to clear them. Into the Eduma Bola Yena. Opa, my doctor Father Dixon na and friend ne on an Kasa. Now Ochna, Lewin, and Becca Film, Becca said at Dr. Father Dixon na. I'm sorry, but I have to clear them. There's an underlying problem. See, I'm solving problem now. Opa me yama on the caliber symbol, on the funny on the way on the Bismarck issue. It has been sorted before. It has been sorted before. Dr. Father Dixon na asserted case with that. And no name a man to me quiet a cow and chicken another season, other seasons. So what has happened now? It is the problem now. I was say solve it. Send your beya. Send the funny face ni obinya problem. Obe to me how to handle it. No, it's what he needs now, and not say young conquer settle issue. No.
Okay. All right. Ola Michael. I mean, to you where?
Brawazi.
Yeah.
Medasi Bebre. I film be by him said last year the Joker. Oshay. Oh, was it Joker and Batman? I say Batman Returns or something. None yet the antagonist, you know. Our painting and news and
I did the same position in Kawi Yanka because it has to cover say Kata on no and you say to me and Niawaya no Sunia one of the dons of nose mask. Yamfa nose mask name share say according to health no tie minim sa okasa bre
okay
ude yinafa kan bom say nafa to
aha
we are
na make joke ho asem tina kan pese me demonstrating him now. Anyways so why if obi otie bia nim joke ana wa painting ano ho ekosi nanim nyina white it omo ye ono an film on the story of the Joker. Ebimu interpreted the film to be the sad clown. Was a clown you be or jiji ni penny, but in penny names or more no money ye. But omo jiji go funny. And ebi wa mo bad experiences or makumu abrabo more money ye. No mom no mo try say or fight that thing by using comedy. 19 wuti echira or more waniji or the one personal experience o and I'm more niaji ba okofi anu akosu. In 2014 August, one of the renowned comedians here, we are say Robin Williams. Adechin yakwaya esi wo. Amu kwa hwemwa na say no owu em say owu earlier but August na report ni ba say he actually committed suicide. Comedian ono no mankofo ani gi. Wo kunu ho. Eti omu bisa na ire say really what was the issue? As someone here kind of say Williams was struggling with depression, anxiety, and early Parkinson's. Comedian now no man manage or struggle with depression. Mimi depression, any anxiety and better as be Jimmy na mimi the uncle. But who mom na who Jimmy chance I would ya media. ATM CNN or my is okay in 2017 number so what comedians actually go through with a documentary on my friend the history of comedy. But one of the episode be one of the episode on friend the spark of madness and I'm concentrating on comedians who be challenges who come and they realize say comedians even suffer depression and anxiety than ye showman. Funny face a comedian. And I believe say the young man is going through some sort of depression, any anxiety. You can decide say would be diagro, that's your problem. But listen to the guy. Asema okama me yemshim across the voice that told me something that the same voice me respond. There's a problem. Which voice and any kasano? But what I say? It means say or voice is on the team. A psychological issue. And you know, a pen wants a psychologist be and a counselor be because any psychological issue. That means you are not paying attention. Pay attention to details. Bra, adia yen na yen nim wo yen nua no se ne bufu ntem. Ne kokonye, ne kura de baako. Udi sia e be se pia fa winim. Bra ne kokonye. Eti no bibi kitu bia. I say e cannot too much. Me pa so eno nye psychologist na be boa no. Eti no sabi se Salinko Kaso ena wo hia psychologist ye ne nko kasa ubetime ye nkofa nipa wo buni pa no ne nkasa ade achi obi be trigger ne ketua bi e be saba. So he needs to know how to control that anger. I have my friend on anger management. So well, that's the first point. Well, we are no depression be kosa obi sabi na nipa wono o se ma bana brabo mu nyina enye papa sabi enami come on. We are to Cassie. To Cassie now also on your to Cassie and the first wife. To Cassie now also.
I send the problem.
With them,
oh, new video why no. New video funny or say the problem powers as you say to Cassie because first one to Cassie,
second one to Cassie.
But I do buy yourself a man a blank check. No catch and says so man a blank check. No, but I offer third to Cassie. Something must kill a man. Open bottles.
The problem with Yeniano, the problem with Yeniano is say it's not possible say because you have because so baby a banana bra boom behind papa. Check your. It's not possible. Who now your problem in your man? It is a funny face. I say, ma bana brabo. Also, he's unlucky, and I say, when you're lucky with women. But then it means a fundamental problem. Now, me say, am I in chairman and Robin Williams? Because near Robin Kwana committee suicide, there are several. Popular. That's why I can't mention their names. There are several comedians who committee suicide because go through that kind of challenge. You is a comedian, or the diagro. By the time we realize na eka, eti bra my entie uncrophone azozo ne ninia comedy. Sorry, Councillor Lutrot. Am I in if we are psychologists say I think we can have a discussion with Ubia or Beno. Now on man psychologist, no one goes through that therapy, especially with the anger management. I'm sure, I believe deep within my heart. So to me, a delay with anger, the rest will be dealt with.
Okay, all right. Somewhere else in. When I am a professional psychologist, I mean clinical psychologist. So Diana be chat or crap. Near fan come over in fancy.
Oh, question me say nyamani bia na me pese me boss no ola aka ni nyina dia me gitum say wo hwe funny face me anka say madam for pa ba me ten nka che ha wo hwe no a ni suban ya o dan ni di Sisiano, your normal way of reacting, and your friend normal. To me start here and make us say your case obi ye be I abnormal. Mema criteria. Ha, me kaisa me bo distress, dysfunction, and a deviation. Ha, your fourth one, but me answer we na me boy. It's yen sorry and kase obi go through a psychological problem. It be a normal way of acting. And then number two, your case nipa kon was psychological problem and I say or mental problem me san ka say yen chese nipa kon no abodam inti anga na ola kan ho asem no se nipa kon ye normal way a obufu ese obi bufu na or say ni relationships in relationship with another person be a wabo anoda and I say or say normal they just say anger no akọ beyond the normal nipa kron at that particular point no ohia a psychologist into yes say nipa kron no sabi wa boda man san no be here a psychologist but say ni suban na thinkemu that is emotions ne thoughts na dwendwen mu eni ni suban no say a free de bia the way ni nyoma na at that particular point in time no nature say ohia a psychologist into the America etwa say me gidi say me nua bema no or psychologist I'm at his service say opese me share na ebon komo a metumi ehia yes but me gidi say other people are very close to him them say me nua bema ka asem bi Yes. Or see, has he accepted? So wajia to mu. Obi wa just say me brother penny kan Kofi kan no. Say obi was psychological problem ma. Obi wo ho a onim say sania oye nyunyoma de bia no achia. Ani onim. Bebresu enim. Ba wonim a nipa owo around you no ohun say the way we ye onyoma de bia no enye sa na we na chia na che say nipa no ese otwiben wo but ensi say oye judgmental otwiben no otumi bua ma wo hu say
judgmental
we judgmental nipa ko no on kasa on che dia wo ka no nti ese otwiben nipa no na o ne kasa in such a way say o mani hu say sanya na ote no nioma asesa kakra enti upese enka uma no bi one ne bebon komo no wahwe se nioma betumi aboa no aha enti bigidi se me nua be ma no or go through a psychological issue enti e ho a ye betumi aboa no so akwan so
Socrates I hate to do this but you see
sorry
no mema kwan but mpesem kan we because I deal with so makoma so person can be chop pa woni e ba be din komo hanum say we first thing abekan say ya deal with content by ya now you see we fear the radio e wo hu you discuss idea we have reasons for discussing topic until point now be gina hanum say and I say that some of these things sometimes populist talk but obi so tie radio na na Tony Trim no so afa identity am discuss idea radio show now so critical no ne ya adwen. But it is also for people to also learn. And I'm sure you want to ask questions. Who's the papa nekasa who should be to you asking questions? Tim Pacho to the be Jimmy. Because when you ask questions like it's like as if say Jimmy you no answer now the questions and you do these things. And I just have to say it on radio because can on radio show. Now question our question.
As for this one normal. Okay. I do miss him. Oh, and this how can you?
Kofi Asamoah microphone on.
Well, kwezi me ma me nsa so ampa. Na mpesi me bisa doc adiebi.
Yes, so great.
Doc, in situations like this, so obi cause a trauma we mu. And as a doctor and as a psychologist, who feel say young fan say obi wo a demo na or cop challenge bi mu na a dan woman no ebi no gina a dan echi near twe no a what you I will through the window ebi no gina ho a omo twe no ye ne nema. Do you think say from experience e betimi am nipa no in his private and say or no kwa that moment no e betimi cause problem bi amana?
Yeah, ebiana me from the work and ebiana omo twetwe no omo nim say nipa chronic go through situation but yanuma ye wa ha no we have the privilege say ye nim dia ekoso e wona brabom aha
bacho ye nyina ye azumu ensema ya kan nyina ye azumu na e feel say ekoso what you say but onipa no share dem ho na onim ne ekoso no a say bia e wo mental problem anasi bi krampo no in that state ensema o tete about or no ebetimi pushing na mana koye bibi me pacho is it right
into age na the way
no me pacho no is it right
oh mean to me can say whether it is right or but age na the way ye can sem na fa age na the way na ye can sem na fa no
exactly ebetimi pushing no
exactly
mana koye bibi
exactly I just say covid ya be the way our media be reporting na ebetumi ama citizens Ghanaian citizens yenya anxiety and as yenya anxiety
me pacho I'm not an idiot. What am I saying? I'm
na sisi ade waji program nafa.
Oh no kasi me interest
but
I'm not an idiot.
Because enya content into emo
no. The thing I make can say me de minya ya. Nka yenya the content no is based on the fact say ye nyina ti an say ye nim situation mu a ye nuane wo. What am I saying? Ye nim ye nyina ya azumu. And mental issues ya dia bibi betimi push nipa no within a split second no ubehunu based on the name bia ye mu baako ebetimi aka ebetimi treat na mana ko ye bibi say it's possible
other side
and think ye nyina ye to ye boase that is asema me can say near man penifo approach no first Yeah, assessing near who state more.
No, be a penitentiary.
What am I saying? Near who state more. Then you say Jimmy near ba near the bed daily because they say I didn't get hot. You get a mono.
So great men feel be alright. Men call for more men feel.
But yeah, they are pushing Amanako Yebi because only by notion reaction. And only Nipa a bit more suicidal. And your man kitty you don't assume it.
Feedback.
People people get to that suicidal level, no, when they feel say everybody are rejecting or be a training. Because see, for your information, my brother I come after committed suicide because of the training. I'm not an idiot.
So great. I think that what I would say, you know, once who underrate you, because you see, and I'm sure say Unim said no.
I'm not an idiot.
Oh no. Unim said
what I'm saying is
so
based on
Mame Kasa.
experience.
No, so great. Mame Kasa. No, don't make your point. Mame, make your point. What I'm just saying is that Unim said entertainment review. There have been so many issues, through entertainment review, and not just the entertainment review. A lot of the programs here, Peace FM, Despite Media, OKFM, NEET FM, UTV, we don't just take issues. That is why, Papa, you're a professional psychologist. So when you do that too, what would Hanum say? No? Of course, we program we so because you say we need dear Sasem Bani can a foot to the Bebama solve issues. So we don't just put people here, we don't just put issues just because we also do the issues, and at the end of the day, we try to find help. And Papa T me busan so many times and what bang you bet me out because the person goes on social media. Yeah. How do we solve it? Funny face baby away who secret e buy wait me nya na ebia oni na kasa ba oni enna Kofi Asamwate he say bulare ni ne kokasa e ade tia pe enofa osan ko social media I have to clear Sebi Faradexin Gina has say bisa se oni ne kasa ya na. Do you know the number of people who've talked to Funny Face but he's still doing it?
Why?
So when we are also talking about issues and who
why is he still doing it? Because the moment that Abia or Bini Nakasa what calm down or baby a radio or better see a discuss it or be back a BB, he feels like coming out to clear it.
That is why the issue is not about winning the but it's finding the root cause and dealing with it.
Good. And before you bring your root cause, no, you see fire. Because I know, me pacho, I know. So because I state no more, the more you hear people talking about you, the more you feel like clearing the air. Because of your putu and negative analysis be wrong about you. So the only way out is for you to go back again. What am I saying? And think I na yes is fire. Not
Socrates. I think that what you don't know is that radio and Suma results in so many circumstances. Get results in so many enyama. But I think that's what I'm saying. Say what would you as Socrates? Didn't make us say you are even underrating even the power that you have. You think that it's just about just shutting our mouth, not talking about it. There have been so many issues about radio and can but issues maybe you could do here and they say it depends on how you are tackling the issue.
I think the Socrates can any the Makane councillor so can I'm sure what Socrates is meaning in the say yanya more circumspect in the things we say at this time. But then again, I also want to say to Socrates, say, radio so could be a good way to canvass support and help for our brother. And yet, one was say, you baby programming a group of counselors, a group of psychologists will call in and say, look, I see me a counselor, me a psychologist. Funny face when you're on a hole.
Sure, yet Hanum saying one Saturday say, and ye kasa. Me a sure say be like Socrates. I knew be like I say, I didn't know fair, or this is Yanti Hanum say, and opinion be fair. See, I made $10,000 in Fan Concobuan. And I'm saying that there have been so many times because but I mean, if this is your approach to things, it will not stop. Maybe fine me and my production team. Said you yes or no, you Jimmy. We know issues. And in your radio, in some beyond your account radio. So, because you see, when you take that approach, and I'm saying when you say things like that, yeah, issues now, you say things like that, and you are part of it. Yeah, the issue need to hold. You know that if you think that we shouldn't discuss it, then you should have, because some of these issues, you know that we're going to discuss some of these things, we talk about them. Then fine. Because if you sit on radio, I'm saying it becomes populist talk, and it doesn't help. You understand? Because look, I'm on for kwahuchim. I'm here, so I said people like you, the way you are thinking, you have become radio so because of baby and no share. The same thing, somebody would have said, and can say I'm on radio so, and I'm on radio so. But the same radio, no, you can't na sani pano baby or seno. Yet me a page and a few horn say. You understand? So this thing and it depends on. And I make us say more motiha and pay for motiha. If you ask some when you started say, oh, Kwesi, you shouldn't have called this person. They will streamline things. So I'm saying that it is not like away. But this particular, and the reason why you see I'm picking on it, this is not the first time. Issues and now you're discussing issue. You've taken this approach. You shouldn't have talked about. Why should we talk about it? Why you shouldn't? And yes, and so I mean, so as a high production team, I mean, worse.
But Kwesi, last one. I won't say anything again. The issue under discussion, is not an ordinary issue. A dream, asem the ekano. What am I saying? A dream asem. As soon obia or yare. Obia waye bibia. But at this point, we are talking about somebody who is not stable. Near Ekosono. But we are talking about somebody.
But okay, so comes also. We've had bipolar patients even here on this table.
And didn't I?
We've had bipolar patients.
Yes, and when the bipolar patient,
you said that the person had a problem. So why?
Hello, Mpacho. Bipolar me can say me more dear. I don't think say enka based on the situation. Yeah, then it's not live radio. We could have recorded him. Hey, what's the difference? What you say? Because at that moment, record no. And when you waka, me pa to what say?
Debbie answer no swear. You record
Question. Would you say bipolar there now the example? Just in case he's forgotten. The day Anipa Nebano, Lady Nebano. She came with the doctor who has been taking care of her. So that doctor, who is a psychiatrist, but the doctor felt that people could also learn. Just in case we forgot.
And they almost started a campaign beyond bipolar.
Yeah.
I mean, talking about bipolar
and then
encouraging people with it.
That day, my point was that this lady, based on the situation, was epileptic. Your mom drive it. Yes, your mom drive it because it can trigger at any time. Unti predict it. And you're driving on a bar. The same way will be our bipolar or will be a live radio amano. Asem yadene ba bibi boyfriend is not can go in from memukwa. You can reverse it. And think be or no dear. You record not doctor no. That's what my point to. Inka doctor no na emet na say. No chire chire mu maye.
It based on who analysis no. What are some of the topics you discuss on radio so?
So good man for you. Don't mind him. But no, I think maybe you have a point there, but it's the way to.
No, I think Socrates has a point.
Yeah.
All Socrates is trying to say, Mama share the things we say about this issue because about mental health. And bibi ama akwa trigger say funny face and some video from defending him.
Yeah.
Sana Socrates can you say bia yen to me mo so kwa radio so there nya no kre but opposite chese ana wofa. Yes sir. Opposite chese yen careful. Na yen kasa mo say be yen ko kamanin koye say ye jojo.
What can suggestions are yakin and your specialists were and some are their comment to Lameki here. For their okay, for their Miss Mekai. Such no my yakin, make us a crime, make us say. I didn't know from a point to cry say, we'll be so quite a baby no titty. Deal with that situation. We were all trying as much as we were all, we are being guarded. Obian Fanny Matran Cocase, why you be busy, why is it? Helicopter eternity. We haven't. We are all looking into the specialist crowd how we are trying. So what as into Obian or what with an interest as some out on yes, and penny for say, young friend, young friend, you are. Young can do it here. We say and you was you know that kind of thing. So we all know that the guys has a problem, and we are trying positively to contribute.
You are trying what?
We are trying positively to contribute to making sure that then a better successful. So at the end, it's not so big better and here this second.
Okay. Samuel Larson. The other chat talk na not so great to be saying nim so be we are no we are na yemfancy na
yo kwesi em say asamba ko a me boss na Ola Michael so boss using omo ye comedy e che say research akoso che say mpensembo so akoso che say omo ye very important people in societies no so omo go through situation bi mu a na difficult so omo ne amount for ebeche. Until most people commit suicide, more depression, it's so many professionals and you'll be but professional and also be our trust no when you're not nanchen into no or go through such situation. Mess Madam Funny Face open up now or be our trust no bet to me nature. On calm down on in Pacono, enche. Meso, me and Adam for the intino, or Fremian in Sabe Camisena Bay, you bet me about Sancomoy.
Okay, all right. Well, I haven't seen ABC and I've been trying to be brave, so Abba, and Koma Yedi. Na mami na me fa kakra mfa ntwi mu na memra ne enko enim so I'm just seeing okay, let me see. I'm just trying to sort it out. Okay. Where do I even start from? Anyway, okay, I'll do some of them. So one here from Lisa Akom says, I agree with Ola on the anger management. And to Ernest Akomia says, you guys should find a creative way to stop funny face Lil Wayne issue. It doesn't help the industry. And Prisla Asante says, I think Adebayo is the only person that can cool funny face. He should stop him from social media. That's one from Prisla. And to Odami Kofi Lawrence says, Kwesi, let funny face read Proverbs 1:26. That's chapter 1, verses 26 to 28. Odami Kofi with that one. And if Yapukia Buachi says, what is Socrates saying? Did he go and force funny face to come out and say things? Socrates is right, but that is Lovena. And Mavis Dakwa Nancy says, what Kofi Asamoah is saying is true. Forget calling Councillor Luttrot on such issues. And one here from Samuel Parry says, the psychologist is even confused after the submission from Luttrot. Funny face needs a professional and not Councillor Luttrot. Abigail AC Dazzy says, Councillor didn't talk well at all. Why did you guys call him? And to one here from Techiamwa says, we need people to advise us or their input, and you bring this man who needs more help. Okay, all right. Eno Brewer says, I do agree with Salinko. This is not mental issue. The leaders in the industry should sit both parties down. Kofi P says, this is unprofessional. How would you be laughing when a panelist is talking? And how can you say he's a fool? Could see that's Edwin. Edwin with that one. Okay. Anthony also says, he has a problem. You guys should help him. All the panelists are speaking very well. And to one here also from Richard. Richard said, because I don't think you needed Councillor Luttrot in this discussion. He's unprofessional in his submission. Okay, David Dona says the Councillor Luttrot needs counseling himself. Kofi Nyako says, this man is biased. He has something against funny face. Well, I don't know whom you're referring to. Peace 1043 FM. Soon as you go make out say a cap fan for Adaroma. Omonoma soya sima yedi jumedi ede bro na cap fan so de unim se ope home appliances electronic machines bi a ope na we use ofia. Bomodia na fu eni che cap fan na omo ebeboa na unsa akabi. Say a TV na ope, say a fridge, say a blender, say a gas cooker. In fact, any home appliance be a ope bia no udi we need share a kafama on sabe can be a bonus so dear at the phone book or matiti bia so any this I want to say a kafan nansia when ya basobody be a fee a Samsung for him saying said when we are the biggest electronic Bani say be omo moton when yama wo bibre manum sia omo no mote so pa omunya sa abasobody no omo say Samsung phones ni chichu no ebo no matete so nti upe Samsung phone bia A2 core A10 A20 A30 A51 A71 Note 10 S20 S20 plus. In fact Samsung phone bia ope bia no do any chi onum sia wonsa ebekebi enrichin crowns or more Infinix or more Tecno more Huawei phones ahudo ni nyina obenye bi ewo Kafam CNMD kind and so MIOT and open standing fans, rice cooker, blenders, toasters, electronic and home appliances. Bia won sabe can be a Kafam. Branches no across central more ground floor of Minaba House. Achimota Old Station traffic light and Dakuman junction so off the Kaneshi or Doko Highway MTN office no na Kaswa Brigade Legon opposite UPSC Nungwa Linux House opposite Brigade Washing Bay Oyarefa Ghana flag Tema Community 4 ground floor of the Bacardi House and our building Numuho Kumasi opposite Crowfrom Magazine of the airport roundabout Crowfrom Road Takraden Sono a Bank of Ghana Equano Swamo Ben Bank of Ghana Ubeti Africa Farm was 0500 000 105 and our 0500 000 106 Kafam na chese enwani ni apese oni omuye bia na obetimi opese o dance online so obetimi akom website onum say no www.capfarm.com www.kaba dash no it's I think it's hyphen okay hyphen fam.com na chese wonsa etimi aka wo die ene ya bomodia na hwe omuchi akwan na je eye ni awpe bia
Open Gangnam Style.
Hey, Rafa. I asked some more. Mobile phone. A crutch is a winning guy. Any phone. As a diabo. And all be a lie, no. Capfarm Ghana Limited for Samsung Galaxy phones. Abba for 4. Obia to be. Jama on say.
Gas, no, yo. What almost no. Who's a mobile for the diabo? You know, Muslim Misano, and Nia Meko Capfarm Ghana Limited. I got to Samsung Galaxy phones for Fefenubi. Benya Samsung Galaxy A2 core, Samsung Galaxy A10s, A20s, A30s, and A51. Capfarm Ghana Limited for Samsung Galaxy phones for Fefeno. And even I guess girls Nikita know. And then wrong with the way. Safi, Waba Capfarm said the fastest growing Samsung sales partner in Ghana. Annie Martini na for 0500 105. And then 0500 106. Capfarm Ghana Limited for Samsung Galaxy phones. Phones were a corner nimupa and Wamama for Sanu.
Me how ni efine sonsono ene yarewa omutuminya ewo wona godie mu no
saa me de enha me o me wo vemox ehwe ni nyina so ma me na se wonim kwaku so ne pork joint no enu mode ene kwan ho aduane a ye tight to you enti bo so miensa bia me de wa me abusua ni nyina enti ye ni hawo
enne se me sha se eye sa pepepe
Renim ranu bia fa Vemox tunsuns na se efri obusua mu Vemox kunsuns na hodo bebre na babusua hu ban enkankan kwada no Vemox ene sunsun dura eje busua mu ni nyina ye fa man kwada won di femienu enye ma pemfo ene abata mo manufu FD ahwehwe agedie nkrato yi mu agye atum se eye
From Crazy P Freeway Non-Fa. Okay, so coming close to 20 minutes. Not to say about no me saba pants my bay edu no. Na abna we are trans abna zain.
Boko papa na onso e.
You go so be na den. Ni odi jaya. All right, so you're hearing some media coaching the various entertainment web pages. Kegum.
Yo papa me das we my member ni toto na time ko. Me de sha se a me say Kofi Kinata na no wenya yi. Kofi Kinata so de kan on tenya. Na asem ma. Me start me adwuma me nka Kofi Kinata wa asem da. Cause na asem ya blogs no munye. But we dey ewie dey slicky. I our Takrady based music producer. The real name is Sadiq Asa. O say Kofi Kinata omo di wo ya o.
Right there.
Takrady fo nya di wo ya. Sanya wo omo boa omo pushi wo omo so wo mu. So no guys can be no park structure no boa wo de wo nkrofo no de chese pese ye be hu wo mupo
onya abutre makinata
pese obe feature no ayesem adenti wo pese ye kase o we fancy based musician na wonkwa na be bo
featured by force
but say wo say ade na wonkwa na wo pese ye bo wudi say na ye boa ma dru ho no bo obi mo ndro say de hye ne kwa ne say
na ba ko bi am kan ko dwentwe yesu o say minim say true by just ready
o so mpe wa say mo no nya
on feature
onya ho no go say mboot
say I mean say you have to connect with the person, right? And
but we on car say on pe omo asemo according he just refuses to do it.
Maybe on in reaction connect on in ko by force.
Ayo it's any Sadiq say o say de hye kwan say na saying be there was an issue of illegal fishing e wo ho Kofi Kinata wo beka bia ma yatia wo to na wo boys so bo say omunya de omo ye no den meanwhile you're supposed to use your voice now on cancha ban say yemboa boys no munya adwuma yemboa mo with more jobs. You're not doing that to na kan so munja no mundi den na wo kobo show we up to ukoi enyo mo ye story ni never no buy enyo illegal process omo di ko do it yo so enyo one no buy we so unka say em adwuma mo gina wo say o si jai sa pese me nkuminya na ya adoso boa wo na fofo na react ayesem and yes na omo so mo nya kola bo mumlo ala I just say omo ye de wo Kofi Kinata kwa
I see
it's no me de to also atego sisters here ne modern day pastors no maba no omo ye shenchen kwa na de be mo check us no omo nti ahwe
asofo ntimu ade
omo ntirimu den so bo tell say omo mboa nipa baku say o say first no omo ko perform kwa omo nyiska omo de check cause ade no nim say sofo no be boa wo nene o ka che sofo say metwa nwomu de ma me to mi CD wo aso dem kra wo onye we nyina
ding
just say enye easy as obo nti o say we nyina omo say we nyina ntina na so omo giska no cause production bi bia ska kom na e be ma so na be thank you na ye wie na ye kɔ na ye ka cha mo so ya bo nwumo mo nton man na mo nton dia enya ye so ye be gi muska nti o say and that new crop of musicians no mad ba dia omo sumo mo
I see
cause omo say do bi so omo sa bo omo
enti no mo fi asori dem na si omo asa omo to ewiase nwum ne ka ho no ye bi mu friend no secular music no
e bi ni kwabna ni kwa mi yuji mu nyina asori mo awo
asofo no tumu aden I'm not pamo mfia sorry dem
but I'm better cars at celebrities no take us to say I wait there where so they made it to also not say Asante Achim South Health Directorate no say the obo akwakọ bo mu ye dey so MP wo ho oni John Bello is that dey jayu ache dey no for the Christmas of the years omo no moji na dey no mo dey no dey kwachiche omo omo 100 Veronica buckets 2,000 bottles of hand sanitizers 20 packs of tissue paper and 5,000 pieces of nose mask na say yembo nsem mobo yembo
na no bi kan say bi kire me ho that on say John Domelo ma me mbusa say me busa the same thing with Oboa oni pa ko say what is say John Domelo say they 200,000 Ghana na actor be the whole year won chart ni no onya says can no enfa enti me say me busa the same thing ama Oboa
John Dumelo dey so say oy entrepreneur or farm so won niam or ye
entrepreneur Ghana so be so entrepreneur enti Oboa so no to nya scan when no dey koto so
enu dey be say D black ye be say D black here quest $1 o menya answer my cause o mo music as can ni na Oboa dey investment won afunu tell me say investment be na we no dey wa to Veronica markets no enti Asante Achim South Health Directorate say the Oboa ayade mom papa so mom jiwe no mo fan supporting no fan fighting corona me dey to aso Adamilola oye Chris Ato the ex-wife or the same baba betu just say hey and the girls are more ba what is with you ni say who feel who pebe ma bia na say cre wa be won kaka cre na what dey na mo bitu be na 360 now so the camera zoom in who to me intestines for every picture Then I'm with you.
I don't call strip club pen abe usa de no. Titi si amu na my strippers.
Me see o see is that first no. A porn site class is a crime for my home. Cause free sex tape. Is a leak here.
Oh, but I see lockdown ko a porn site. You see na say increase junior you.
So unya unkwa wonti na why be. Almost say Damilola say adey mu jide wo wiase na wonim say boy na wo de send ama no no o wa danfo na danfo no so wa girlfriend bi on so 1.5 no
tese be liki
ne girlfriend no so kwa wo bestie tese wo de ne sa no so de fa ne mpo say be ma na wo de send no ye genuine de ye fa ne say o ye genuine na bibia timi say and obi timi jani for kam obi timi de laptop ko mo bi so repair ma no na
no betimi aka vo on face there
no person tese ba wo ye tu fu we nyina chi aya ka be
now person say
na was still Australia sana be dia ene kata wani na baby opi school we kra u ko twa wani mba sa da ye de baby unu futu we fu wanu mamba mu a enye ya na sister sidam lola say girl say mu njai jibi no na mu si ade na mu pesa ade no dodo ade mu njai sa me de to so a ene so create ya baba so create e de baba su just say women no more creative art industry ni mu no omu nya kukudru
so create na kasa
so create the kind o si ma men kana
okay
bro so crazy men career so crazy that day and I say so crazy and man maybe I'll go interview and the industry is not favorable for we women or say on no bar industry rules and regulations or the funny say even just a film industry on ko hu rule be actual a differentiate between men and women that
okay
it's always talking about individuals as a whole
I see.
Or say at the end a playground all play all and you know monjai complain na mbani bi work to ka che mema so what are they talking about or say on say personally mbani any backbone ni ye dia why we wiase nyina no man abo no so until say the be man no su as the be one person we are victims who is getting an advantage obi an advantage bia obi abre or say on e bia na e free say na yetete omo no won say and then e baby we e catch us oba de oba kra ko school we kwa oba catch us all the kwa oba de wo say wo tena fie be man na be hwew e mema na say de bia omo ani e di ntie bia say na man nyina ka obi tena bia man no omo lack confidence but omo njai ka the industry is not favorable to just men.
I see.
All play all. Me de twaso papa na ndra your brother your papa ye bibia Castro. The 38th birthday. Na Castro eba ni say no wu ye oni na danfo Asamoah Jan any girl be a friend Janet Bandu omo kwa da chese omo kwa kwaji omo ni kakra oni girl yi ko boat cruise ba ya o mabi ya hwehwe no jet ski wa mabium ya hwehwe ne sa next afi 2021 ye betimi a officially a declare no dead cause ya hwehwe ne sa yi hu no enum na Asamoah Jan ababa ma no heartfelt message or say happy birthday bro may God be with you wherever you are so fu bebe say oh but here trend say am pass
enche kakra beba
na mina
so amba say be declare no dead
next year dey be declare no dead by June dey nada dey wu me dey to also abisake dey cheze say the bisake dey di oni mu media for asempa ne fan bi ko bisa ne say papa wonyo me so for ma e pai your song is more than ne ba ni say na say yanti wonyu mi and I say
we obi no ko bisa na sem
obi ne ko bisa na sem
oh okay
obi bisa ne say denti na ne nyom so for ma etumi pai but media yem say radio you money nyom and I say obi a sheda bopa and me say that adagie pe ni atam sikapudu egu bag makwa kwachicha ba media for say mamu mo bisa
I don't think ka ho idea na
ene is go na be don see wu
nti oni pa kunu nye ska na
ene is say ma wo mansa ene eyi brade ene na media na ye nti omuka wa na wo anu wie ye no ena omuka say amanfo enya wo fans na be ka say oti se ballot box media ni ne kan enya wo fans na ka say wo ye yase nyum obi abeta radio saka so who is preventing you wo fans na be ka che o amusi say wo nyum ye yase nyum enya media fo nyum na da ye bebo enye da ye mo enti onu de o say obi asheda abopa say my money nyum ne sipa to ogboni din he said ye dri de ye nya ho begese corona baju no bi egu enti ka asem no wo be ka aka ne ye media ben wo kwa wo be show mo bufo bi akwa mo nyum bi enti no bisake da say I mo say mo money nyum biom dia and then there wate where dem dey so papa KOD and I just say oh and right social media so doing one KOD and the long message about to say after 24 years on radio no sisi ade o person ko
Kofi Ochidakun
na Kofi Ochidako or say or ko career break it is here or resign for EIB and yes can some years it's gonna me na who judge man na who career break be can some retire now who join na say bra nim dey si wo
eti
o za ka tua ne ma se bulare na kasa kwa IS
akatia
na bonya bulare sanga na ko na IS e ka say be 8 months which was last year on tua ne workers ka amate ze work kra na be man susu that day su say na easy eti no KODC oni omo aye adwuma nani age after 5 solid years with EIB no sisi ade o sha e was so break kakra no koda e Ophelia chain eti no isi ade wajai
ba eno no unse me wo feel bi kakra ho feel na menya no che se unse enyo no kwan na o so resign o
John Jermaine at one of power we dwi ye ho John Jermaine say munya ko career break di bia na
eno na asase e bobo ba se okay so why is it that they go no na ye nipa mienu wo mo so mo resign na so say asem no nduadue mu na nya metititi ni bi na me di me hu hwehwea na beto me na so ne kire say yes EIB so ati say o kan akweti ahusem say salary ho ayedin ni ne ka ho na yes ayi KOD any John Jimmy omo eye gangalia so no ma form leaders and obi so ma form ayi omo a ejumafo no omo timi form some WhatsApp group bi na WhatsApp group no ma form no and na che say omo a omo ayo omo so come be demonstration TNT omo ka no
it's not KOD ka hu bi
omo no me leaders
na da ko ja man
dey so omo no me leaders so omo no me gangaliers so ni John Jume no me gangaliers and will be taking snap a screenshot
of their convo.
I saw more yeah. I just said Papa be so more yeah a group be so more yeah you see omo be cool yeah. It is I saw more yeah cool. Omo person be cool table array and in pay for no more no. Inti cool no be taking screenshot. And all the sending bola say hey wo there wada wo nego abonten. Wada na nego abonten. Wa ma na mbo to sankrofo be hu no ma you wase atwede. And bola say oh sana motie nti yempesa mu ye mensu nka me ne mu ye fine
and match us magania magashia
and yes you omedi o
nti o man resign
oh yes you omedi
bola ayi omedi
yes you omedi
ama penya ya e bia wo boss wo beba na
and yes you ye omedi no dimirika no am do betu so ma resign
I to mo kan na sana dada ba be kan de
na
munya le sa bende I say
dey you omedi akasa tese you omedi so okay munko because muna omo ye yes omo ye ku eti ebola
na enya ya wo boss nti aka beba display ram enye bia na say funny face ko da na si o ye never funny face o asa obi di o kan de bia o ye kese enye ya enya papa
yes no cross ko mu dwa yo say Range Rover I say who say be to dwa say bola I ache Range Rover and they say go for hey na wo ti be check ka wo ko check
can it be try na
and they some be ye cool so some be ye cool until cool mu and will be taking screenshot unsa de no we are de bia so we are
kono do so de ko che na e beti ono ne ka
na so ni say nipa de bi no ho no asa and we take screenshot no de ko che bola we say hwe nkofo ade o mo plan ya fa ho ni o be demonstration be ku etia o no say hey okay ni yeyimodi mo amoya sa na see you
it is some your jobless so it's just some ene KOD baby wo bia yamenka corona mremu ne ba be fire wo me dey so papa appear tools our music producer dey ba betu dwa say music industry I wo mu say corona an contem ene ne chine ya be struggle and sana ya recover this music industry because we come from a country where most of money our musicians need making it is from live shows and Ghana for time streaming why never music and continue one city internet so na mato bandelery Ghana yes and no say so depend solely on live show obey them pa na was surviving in this corona period and no appear to say kase no sisi anu ebe anka celebrities no musicians no come on pe kwan fufuro bi so they will make money through music ebia you start going back you best streaming online to streaming sites cause and then no more than 25 people waiting now enti no nkobo show no bia ma sa skapudo ni seje ene kombeku enti ni say dey just developing new strategy nya sa dia lie na mo so amunye scan na mo di ni nani kra de kom jeze last by June de na mo nyina moko papa we dey me dey chat to dead body highlight musician obi on him no nebo and I mean it will better I could and then kwala no omu I the ababa to just say say musicians yen muka royalties no emma because of lack of education. Just en cheche ne ma. Okay. En cheche ne ma yes a gamon penyufo ne meka je so this is how we take the money. This is how we share it. Under which basis? Ebiane say na last week the black soka say it me for can say yema A-list artist 600 Ghana. How does that work? There is no documentation. Or say the shine kwa ne say gamon penyufo no almost sitting allowance. I am kwatena say no we meet almost sitting allowance no. It means you have 5 or 6 musicians on royalties mom. Hey. It amu diji ezika na mai no mumu dis kan na yeah chase that body see we nyina inte be yanka musician no munya one na nke the more na patro you see the KO the need of the men ye hu zamu nim the moye mu be create WhatsApp group musicians na enko the more gambo na dia ye accept no aye emotional it I say I just say amu the more gamro na mu catch am say we demand say you educate us on how you people give us the royalties ye person hu say kwan be na ya amofa so amu chase kanu kwan be na ya amofa so amu monetize say ye boy anwu ha na ana ye ma wo say cause anya sa dia de bia mutu wan ya by there ya bonyo the 300 the 200 de bia sa the story will never change. And we need to demand to be educated. Papa, ana me me say
me that say abnormal way with stories trending on the various entertainment web pages and the Diego akwem dia mama no. Still our studio no hanom say Ola Michael Socrates Safo Christianas na Kofia Samoa. So my emra yen share common say Ola I mean share few so we insem na di akoten the various entertainment web pages. They not be share.
Bra, bisake de asemi okay na. Say as a film kakra. I think say mahu ne Twitter chat with ne followers on Twitter and say obi ne bisa no question be about the media no aye etianintia is probably talking about media and stuff like that. No, but me patcho let me get the right question back on bisa. Now so that I don't make a mistake with it. But I think statement now, yeah, you know, it is. I think it's a very stupid statement anyway. I mean, to say the least, I think it's very stupid for him to even think say obi wonu wadajia.
O word no anya shedodo.
But just say.
Eno anya shedodo. O word no.
Okay, I'm trying to find him. I know brass here.
Tinia brass krama on stupid no.
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay, maybe it is senseless. How about that?
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Okay. And I say okay, it doesn't make sense to me. I think that'll be better. Okay, so this is a question on Bakobi-san. I'll say first, a starting free. Obibi-san said, please, what's your biggest challenge so far in the music industry? And also, the biggest challenge in when the media started brainwashing people's mind by saying Bisakeda is drowning. The campaign was very shocking because that wasn't the case. Then I realized it's human nature, so it's cool. And Obibi-san say, Bisa, people say, please, why the media didn't pay attention to your music? Because me, I don't understand why. And also because your music is more than. Nanseni, it's an agenda. They have taken money. When you be every more, they have taken money to do that. If you love my music, keep loving it. The media is fake. And Abrago, see, we not say a stupid statement. I mean to say. No, because I mean he didn't think no, or they tried the one. He has put all the media into it. It will say Abrago, what is
no, you see, say no dear bia, me na me busano na watch me say bia. Obi ma miskase ma me money nyom but yeah, but also, no so obi no can say msisi aye nya no mbisa no
but this is Twitter, this on Twitter.
Yeah, but I'm saying that their question is make me busa no because said day no cry no as to ejina homa hwan no mu ankasa no say bia no meeting how can I say
unfortunately what say this is it ni statement and you be na atro this is Bisakeda. It is an agenda, full stop. They have taken some money to do that, full stop. If you love my music, keep loving it. Full stop. The media is fake.
Oma bopo. Oma jisika. So mo mominyum.
Good.
Okay.
I know do they try to say media no fake. Yeah, na make us say we a very stupid statement.
And I said fake media, fake news needs at the end. One for you should be an amwa.
It's true, but why do you put everything together and say me no fake? Who ye fake? Kwasi Agbadu ye fake. Bisake does who ye fake. Me see me ye fake.
Benedict Agafa is what on Chanel bag say fake. Ebi no one sem na kaba media.
Or see the media is fake. Kwasi Agbadu ye fake. What Jessica? Entina mean is how Bobby Bisake then you in a long while. I think so what Jessica be. But I think sometimes Anna Amo Kasa
why no Wosika or this? Can
you imagine media houses are what Ghana hanging
because this is many more bio. Me menum grab titina na menum obie in state me ho ka do so nti in fact media say bio those days na me boss say Kwame despite doctor omo mayen
mama suit cases
no my cash no even with the bat say bia ajiko tumu goodies no mo why who has money now why pa on tell me why obi o wesika obema because I'm just thinking say it doesn't make well ebi I don't think I'll use this word no.
Yeah, I'm struggling to get
can you imagine say o de ma me famba sini twem na say bia Kofi Asemwa yesini na wo la wo so ayesini na say o say me ma Kofi Agbadu sika men ka Kofi Asemwa sini na wa is it not so be mam sika say kan me sini no ho asem
etina say stupid no
in normal say jisika no
nka obi asem abra me
oni pa no wo nyum
oni ba ko nim nyansa oni any product to promote
well I don't know
etino say obi anon ba ko a music producer no abema yuji mu nyina sika ema mo nka bi sa asem nti munyi sika we Jimmy na wo de wo di sika no promote anti kenye o say etina menti asem no
da bi am so I be da o say
na nka me beba no
wọ́n sẹ́ sáà mi ní George Quay ntọ́kọ̀ bi no. wọ́n sẹ́ George Quay kan sẹ́ na mi sẹ́ sẹ́ George Quay náà kan sẹ́ mi di and that means ebi ọ̀nà wàá jí sika no. because means ètò ìbí akan sẹ́ mi sẹ́ sáà mi tẹ̀lé àwọn mi sẹ́ akọ̀yẹ́ mi sẹ́ ní ṣùgbọ́n no. nti ẹ̀m sẹ́ bisa kéé dẹ̀ no ankasa no.
ẹ̀m sẹ́ wà akọ̀yẹ́ bi da wà anyẹ́ bi da di a na ebi ọkọ̀yẹ́ spiritual one no di ego sie nkọ̀fọ̀ abọ̀m no. O ti say because sẹ́ ọ̀kan ni sẹ́ nke it's easy to understand because most of the time ebi mu sie nkọ̀fọ̀ abọ̀ms. Yen ye komalam hone ye koye ne akakra ne de si want to say ye friends okum chacha even patapa no ni album cross what turn album agwago si no what you say so I think say the guy maybe he was maybe not if you know on the usual
actually sa coronavirus in fact I'm say there a lot of depression so about
now tobo na set steps e be pia ba ne nyandro after mo edit
I mean so Chris na me tie so great is there so great yeah I mean too
okay Kwesi my share apparatus or say after coronavirus the industry in the back of form because apparatus is on point
okay say back of form na e be ye din say e betimi apija ni mu
e be ye din say betimi apija okay
yeah
okay na ne okai no I think say we abai me the equity June 4th revolution before June 4th no na industry no was soro o Royal Cinema ni ato lie ni ehwesi ni nema vis-a-vis Black Berets Ojata Buomu ne all those bands were always playing. Then the June 4th revolution by and the curfew by and the entertainment nyina call down it take years and some years I revive BM I can see said the same thing there no Nemo no loka yen ya work akra in this era no technology me feel say I say ya to promuna there's a small window bia ubetimi afam na oni obi akasa enti no with this advice no I will advise say yen nyina yemra together ni emfa dwen yemhwe strategy a ye betimi dia survive but ye nyina ka say oh ye bre ne amfa dwen a ye nyina bebre obakofo pe efa dwen a emwa say e bia ba one person e wo the means no organize virtual concerts no abon show emwa but at least ye nyina tie ho ase say hey let's organize virtual shows no sika bia ni ho but it will give us the mileage here we will still be in the faces of the our followers until adie be cut down omo mbebo ni free emmo omo ebenya transport kakra mo no omo nso omo nye ni yemfa sustain industry no yeti ye WWW wrestling for says you omo ya without audience enti no fans no hwe still enye saa nka corona ni be cut down even if it's 3 months or 6 months ye be wie no be we free that taste no cut down enti no I want us to take a cue from this and let's strategize. Curfew time no there was no media but now we have technology media sustain.
Well, I mean, this is my position. Me if he said ABA, not just music industry, and I don't think that after COVID-19 ABA yetimi nyamebo na ABA nya no edro na se fi okra efi ho na efi ho no say me hu kwan except say bia yentimi nyi emfio say yentimi nyi emfio na say bia yenya vaccine bia yenya no edro bi and bia and not just the music in kwan I think say entertainment in general because I'm sure you talk about even movie industry. I think somewhere last week or so I was just reading United States yes okay fine they want to open some of the theaters, some of the states now a cry for say okay lockdown they're giving them measures even at the theater the number of people that can even enter at a go. So
now the number, because in part that number of people who box office taking
of course I mean say because of the social distancing thing. So let's say if a theater takes about 500 now want me 500 ni nyina nkwa nkuru ebia nipa be 200 at a go no betimi akọ and so it means that box office revenue no be from the account. So I think it's entertainment in general and music industry. I'm sure we've had 1 or 2 virtual concerts. I mean the movie industry ye name so far what, so if there's anything at all which probably a bit me affect movie industry, because now people are going to the studio omutimi record. The other time I spoke with Nyumtuniba I say okay fine I'll go studio okay, but ask me say be akofiti hai or lati hai also create a juma ben na betimi you can't go to location minimum so far bia because of your saya the mutimi co-location. Why not didn't fear man say brana be chasing you because on track officer wo ba no the coronavirus kura ba be ba ne fie on fan ma e bia say fie kama bia nka festival be nye try now all those locations. So for me I think e bia movie industry kura no and e be more than even the music industry.
You are 100% right, and I think this is the time and say you re-strategize it. All is not lost, Kwesi. There is a way out, but yet say near 5 years meetings in soon as only 25 fee. 1 year in a free mo and one so no anyway say bet me in budgets. Yeah, you bet me in budgets. But this issue, I think it's a good point.
I think it's a whole topic. We need time near bet me discussing here.
This is a topic that we can discuss and it will be
girl out.
Probably the issues no me na me pesa meka.
Okay, that means who the carbon
meka bisake dey.
Say connected dia but nya connected and nya related dia. Which mean fan because my mom chance na run so that obi so be nya 10 kakra.
Okay. And Mr. Nka meka bisake dey dia nanka me the EIB dia no so kakra no.
Choose baako.
Kamelinki.
What do you mean?
Kamelinki.
It's you there meet you.
Bisake dey Ghana for Moya Fanchano because post failure trauma and yard ketwa obia post failure trauma is what I think he's suffering from. Say obia sebio rise to some level na nenina na washiasie na oshiasie no odi ahwiase na ayenda na fini ni ate a wo pese wo sorry ya na enya de ketwa nti ya na o ka bibisa enye nenia. He's going through a lot because failure is not an easy thing.
I didn't know failure
me kasa ne say
I think failure wrong choice of word because with Bisake Day in terms of failure then
and okay, maybe a more soft word would be he fell.
Okay. Yeah. Well, so which and no be can say media don't say or say drowning.
Inti Bisake Day is suffering from his fall. Oshiase no ebia affected send you sin hunyama. I say can't stand about cancer be and falling can affect your brain, it can affect your mind, it can affect your thinking. Enya dia you say you say beto your time from po. Now ohwe obi a wabegyina ne naso winning awards, playing the big shows, your born in your baby and then you came cry more, a dem cry more. Say utia cry more. Ebe nti no ka bibi say amoma ya fan chane na dem pese oti ase ne say Bisake Day ka ya twere nyambe kyere kretito ena ne ya twere efritete enre sika ento beans ne na wabeye bi ana me ka se mi se ne oje fa hodie e ma Ghana ne odi koko e ba Ghana ye de no to run about ena wo party supporter food soldier bola ka cry and found to for Bisake Day to think say or yeah enyum bia ama entino e wo say radio for mumpo say na mo ya ne kane no mo nya ne sama no it should tell you say our brother is suffering from the fall. Into the mess radio presenters mo fanya asresem mo ayenuano mo de mo mananyom mo de mo no daytime kwa anadwo mo kwede ya obi kwa night shift okofi obeti say anopa ana hot shows na mo na anadwo amacha machi saa na at least order or to say bonanyoma obedi obetumi ada because lack of sleep so to me kwase manipa say oh no, I said me can you
question is because you dey go ha na
enya go na media
o kasa na abo microphone
oh it's one for
ba asema kan oni minyonku bi na
no question me ba me
yeah ba minyonku bi no
ni no microphone it means a lot
no
he should reverse that no
leave him that's why that's why I'm catching say nya agro na edi wa ha
because asem na to ye nua no enya asem a ya agro
ba wa mama kai minyonku bi asem wa mama kai tie wa mama kai minyonku bi asem me ne kase tore me kan so kwesi otimi hwe menim so say unim say o ye fun pa
oh I was so patch kwakra ne say
you can go say we ye fun
but asem na kana ye de yes dey no asem na make mama ya hwe ne ya bisa keda beka ensem bi more because agene ensem obi a rise to the top satan no ahoma so pomposity arrogance ene enyoma ene why then wahye ase because cash to call ye na ye de ade ne hye wonsa but kiki no hye ase no ye nim ba bi akoka say adwen say you know nti mama ya moa no because aden obi betena se beka say obi akotia radio presenters media wo Ghana nyina say emeye nanyom enye kwa emama yensre our brother is suffering from his fall nti ye mo na yempeja no say anopa na area na mo nanyoma anadwo de mama ya mo ahomache mama ya mo before mbaka 6 o'clock news mama ya mo na Ghana phone who say Bisake Day na in any case no obi a wo say wasidan wa swimming pool ni enyoma mo wasidan a anya media yi ana ebo amanye ska anya media na sa media no what has happened to it ana media for no sese no assembliesi nti ye nua Bisake Day mesre no akosi any media for nya mesre mo say try and help our brother even if you won't play him on sport peak timer ahomacheni anadwo dia mommo
okay
sana mami ka se na Bisake Day se baba wonyoma mesre empeni se wadro chiri hwan ni a ya nante anadwo
buben bio
wadro chiri hwan ni a ya nante anadwo ukoji edro ne ya ka se edro we wa akoji ma obi musa o se hwan ni da won nante anadwo because won nante anadwo pe ye bebu se hwan ni Bisake Day opese ball nyuma mesro ball nyuma ede
okay
mo nyuma eye onko ade
kofi mesan ba so bio
me ka iya bi dia
mesan me ba so bio ma na waka questioners
Because you want to vote. You have to form a political party.
Now,
you really have the man.
Send your can in now, some kind. I'm saying
you have the
Minyon Kunas more kind. Or Cassan, we heard a new dinner. I'm your coy. I say, I tell you, me can't be your say, or him himself. Say, when you saw your phone.
Because me fat gamro. Na Mr. Kakra say, young musicians, no, and I say your right owners, no. Information is be ho na say bia say regarding distribution. Corporate home seminar that don't say e be do bia Mr. say one more dia na nipa no betumi pass through the office. In relevant questions bia na bibi a kire wadwen a wonte ase e fa distribution ho no. Now at least we're seeking information and sign bia certain public out assembly or person the two dia public what me aka. Because my minche mu kakra say and I'm taking advantage of this. So me break kakra me my education kakra.
Unim say bread you only bisa.
Aye. Because no kra say yen royalty distribution system ye wo Ghana. No kra wo say it is not been the best and it has not been the best. And it has to become best.
Wait there, mommy. Info when we come about royalties, but me banso fast. I'm say, and Ross said then I'm actually the frame no say, frame no say because you nim. I send behind me pa na mpese me back can we radio na choke na na dey asem. O see wo o mo sika royalties bi of the man or no. E mo bo nyina sika wo say do be say 1,000 Ghana say den. Na convention fast which is can am say na say ni wa if na me nye juma gamro
good
and it say ni obisa omo ye juma gamro
yeah kwasi the cry wo mo no say your system they kan afibia so a your two forms of revenue are eba for collection and distribution baako the free IRS in terms of collection ya jijo tamaport ni and if any blank
levy IRS GRA ayo GRA Ghana revenue aho ne free ba eno no ya to dey say any blank levy na saa sika no through so wakraka eba bia photocopy machine ni saa no DVDs na that abanjeji saa sika na we making available to collection society says how no man wakra dey bo my Ghana no bia deny obi musicians no from getting money from certain sources into abia supposedly no there's even adjoining tertiary say bia we dey be copy bibia now dey download bibi into for some reasons no it's a compensatory kind of money abanjeji as tax bibi sa na ye demand musicians no for distribution and also why another form in France the public broadcasting of nyom say bia bisake da nyoma you confuse your man na machi and na adwofan ye bo broadcast TV stations one more music videos now that the pubs say wo krom ha na clubs we usage and kebabo
one more use nyom one more use nyom usage they are na wa they are me person me cheche
we talk broadcaster anya broadcasting for
minimum sir
anya radio ni TV penny aje
because minimum sir
because I sure say
one more use nyom
say one more bo nyom no bass
one more bo nyom spinners
yes
one baby bia use nyom bia hotels na clubs baby bia ye omo your systems are ye twetwe sika masa ankrofo ya every tax force ne ko ekogigi sika free sa ankrofo no honum na ebebe chiche na kwesi asefem kakra unfortunate part ye system ewo mu ne se essence up to today no yentumi fa the logging system ewo honum international accepted policy wo emfa ye adwuma nti ama ye system ye use o man Ghana de che sika no akwete se your friend be say your friend saying sharing by seniority because what you say your system na kwese sharing by seniority enti say sika 2000 na ba sika 2000 ba you say one more bon nyum e bia omo 10 albums ina no omo category A one more albums best bia 4 one more B one more albums best 3 one more C obi so e bia afa no new artist or album back no e bi on so odi nti ye na ya categorize obi based on that range nti wo beko enipa oho be best 1,000 ubeko B enipa best 3,000 and this is 600,000 Ghana cedis and a blank levy no I buy say 400,000 and as a 4 billion sky and a buy as some more permutations no
many education but I wouldn't say a break because I was saying to me because
as I say permutations no na yeche ma obi bia wa free A na copy C no obi bia nya bi ntu be check no obi a new artist bia waba as anka ye the royalty login system ni ye adwuma anka bia san nipa no benya more because ono na nanwum wa password ye bo bia ye boje so no go betumanye sika kese no because of that system na ye use nti new artist na waba na ye bo no nwum no ono mum rather end up getting like 200 cedis 150 Ghana cedis whereas obi o be 10 albums obi atete ne ye bo no nwum da no ono mum be koso no ono mum anya high amount. And that is the system as right owners no sabre no ye to me fighting na ye prepare will enter through the login system to allow for this system no to move out because that system no free one man kwa there will be no transparency ebe deny so many musicians from getting proper money and then I am yapa anka te say shatter money stone bomb money isa kwa de no anka ye chom musika ka chesen ke bi mu kwa number 40,000 because omo na currently no omo nyum na dadi any omo aba omo nyum that's but system na ye use so no it's a cake and we need to move away from that system and to say wo na say bia unya 200 for example they say that much the nya 900 onu kwa meka say bia te say do okay onya say bia o say te say do onya yi obi a ubako be come no because stombo kwanya be say 300 cedis. You see the system exactly so that is the system now ye dey adwuma and nti say nto kwa bi o baabi say fight bi o baabi na struggle bi o baabi na say right owners dey chira we need to follow the system of the login near fight it we are no so to nchen am dey dem kra na say over 60% of one more use music users no they have even refused to pay. I don't know, they have resorted to court.
Kwesi
I resorted to court.
Just 30 seconds.
They're fighting with Gamro.
Kwesi.
Yes, but
you menu go down when you
start Mr. 30 seconds. I want to make him kakra. I need to know Kwesi. They have resorted to rather using the legal system, frustrating the collection. Say idea big organizations say work especially the telcos. One more Jessica, Kwesi, and I will bet you say how much the day will be home and you will be getting over 10,000 Ghana cedis per sharing.
All right.
And until let us fight. Say and yes will beat baby and all time sika. AGG music is going to do good kotokum and administration beat baby and that is the information that is flying around to say the worker say conforge certain allowance you go kotokum. I'm a board member but me call me who so be Jessica I'm a board member of Gamro but me tell confo Jessica ni say your former board member sin consider.
Unfortunately because me to me man to aso pacho baby we have to move on pacho baby me catch you say Kofi yanko second round so me shall say fifty they call the other way now
okay no kwan so ano no I be some no so me kakakra nanka me de kinata de no etwato I think sir I am pembebre no highest we are resigning but with this recent resignation on pese me see 1 or 2 BP me some kokan baby John Jermaine KOD I go see what the any resignation
what's it
me say I am saying it based on information news abena ekanye say KOD say he has resigned from abena and John Jermaine so aka say Omar resign but Lion fan so among kan kra yema etie for enya way say they did not resign. John Jermaine did not resign from EIB and on pembebre no be resigning na sane yetetene na say agusa waje na wo che bibi mo yese na aketua bi ma and every company in this world under this sun goes through challenges edwuma bia say Okroma, we saw the era and times where ERB was doing the most. We have seen other companies that have gone down and risen again. Even outside Ghana, these things happen. I am normal. And I'm sure that every business person, every businessman understands that it is normal for there to be economic fluctuations in the operations of businesses. But obi free agreement, I na kwaya say, you see, na year before weka and bulari akoto first of all,
okay, so but Kofi, who say, Tisani American say, say, omo an omo pay omo distribute by ye omo
and I'm some kaba but first my main class say Bolare ache funny face Range Rover Mr. Mo enya no kre da Bolare enche funny face Range Rover Bolare nakasa Range Rover Voga Oyusu ana oma de kofa funny face until I say left. And a funny face at the year post say Bolare actual Range Rover Mr. for Mr. Nathan Adisi, the Chief Executive Officer of EIB. EIB's Bolare enter funny face Range Rover bia Bola Nankasa official ne personal car. Ana odema oma de kofa funny face. Left normal funny face. And a funny face be a video sound that say Bola has ni nyina no antics. Bolare enche and I'm saying it on authority. Say Bolare enche funny face Range Rover bia. And our face so sa nipa
there be authority now the casino. Inside source now.
Inside source. Sources very close to the Chief Executive Officer of Bolare. In fact, the Secretariat of the CEO. The Secretariat.
But baby, Mr. Metini said, so you moedi.
And you moedi. Last two people are resigned for EIB, you know. A free EIB, you know. It's not because they resigned. KOD and John Jermaine did not resign from EIB.
They were sacked.
A biana sack so anya appropriate word. Me can say a mutual mutual
Masa tie who be call be profile tie profile adie no say mpanyfo say the omayi na di who inside source no so omayi omedi eno na pe da be bia kan mutual we dey mutually
da bi on say ye obi adia
da ma me ka say tele bia o man panyin timi obi timi ye bibi no man panyin bia nya ye ni ama o na ye say wa you who edi when you who edi am you edi
when no me ka say
when you omedi
e bia na I strong a mutual separation say ya fro say ye pamo sana John Jermaine na edi na koye say ye pamo omo nicely. They did not resign out of their own will. Say, and yet management in a car said, Monkwa, and Komonkasa Pedi and Komonko, Sana Besemitre. It is not like they were not happy about something, or it is not like it was voluntary. Say, Bibi Nyamife, and I Bibi Mkoye Mame, into me, Jai, Debbie. Management, no, and Omoni answer.
And you inside source, they are no more into management from.
And I make say, Omo. Sani pa mi enu adwuma anso ani say adwuma bia before be yi wadi no e say wo ye bibi
enye adwuma
ana me say omo adwuma anso omo ne ye anso management ani ana management afro omo
ne ye ben
o say
there na unim ne ye ben
ana me so but their staff they are working for the company
wo mu ya gangalias omo no mu di edom anim a mo pese omo wo ye demonstration
no information but some information no is also possible
na say no inside source information no who so polish no waka
that be me polish no me cano send it here omo document ni ade your real program na met me that my team for but that's just on the lighter note in person me see so say John Jermaine and KOD did not resign from EIB. They were sacked. A mutual separation say ya fremo monko entitlement bia due them no ye di ama wo mo monko ye ne mu nya adwuma bio sanete because you see I na nipa mane yet said there CEO no and I say adwuma no problem so obeti say John Jermaine and I know that I don't know if I can say this the CEO ben ebe ma car workers car private car the personal car say use for months. Come on, you see sometimes on and when you're na a cause depression near you know say obi a waboano and obi a oboano turn it back against you in times like this. Oh, into say
when you inside source na man say feel inside source
close to the secretariat of the CEO.
And I me feel and I me dey make no. Me source no here me source no here inside source.
Yes,
inside where?
We are all saying the same thing. Just media no.
Media no say gangaliers. Me word that me using the gangaliers. Omo no mu lead. Any take his screenshot near the Aquacoma CEO say enkofo no ade on person mu ye oni o. Anam ya frame say hey mo ade am person mu ye ni. E wom say yes company na ekwa enam ayi ahunye hia mu. But some be di do manim say mo person demonstration ni mo na mo kika man for tribo mu de ene mo ko.
Because meanwhile obi say John Jermaine say
question do there outside the secretariat. Who there outside the CEO secretariat?
Me say a source.
I say a source.
And I say
what's it George Many?
O say oh patch onya obekọ back onya ya. Nipa wa no hunu kranya eya omo ya say bibi say ato yenua no. Nti me say Ghana for because sanya ya tete nsem no na ya bi ni nti omo kan to omo gya no that is not the issue. Workers and as obi a ne ye ene ne nwuma bi anso aban ne adwuma mu aban no eni na ye gina so apamo omo de me friend say mutual separation no ene wo mokọ nti me sense muti bibi we kira no kra wo mo pa ene ne me ne akosi aboaje ACCP ene e wo so esi
say respectfully apamo
say respectfully they did not resign. KOD and John Jermaine did not resign from EIB. They were respectfully sacked.
It's very well.
Yeah, Kwesi. Yes, say bias obo Osei-Kufo obo akwakoche eniema wo Asante Achem ne constituency ho. Kwesi na ade ba ko a eye meyi ne say mehwe eniema okoche na the items included 100 Veronica buckets, 2,000 bottles of hand sanitizers, 20 packs of tissue paper. Kwesi obo o koche nema 20 packs of tissue paper, 20 packs.
So great, Professor. There na Professor Che.
Tissue paper.
So
no for 20.
Na senya no kwa no de koche.
No na pack no woni de wo pack.
No ba senya no kwa. No ba nya na senya no kwa. Oh, na say Veronica buckets ni other items
so ka. No, beside that 20 pack, one pack only.
No, but I understand. You should understand. So, Chris, person. Oh yes, I need. No, person. You just.
No, so you can win.
Person drill holes.
Or person chese. Sika. Okay, kasa boss.
Kasa.
20 packs of tissue paper. And nemani na no obo. Inka sa tissue paper we pa de. Inka 20 packs no. Minimum no. Inka we de inka oye no be ye 2,000 packs nka
non confess can no me say assembly obi busa me say obo so if you find him to ni and their business might be fine now can on pian no confess can no
Kwesi baby obo abone bra obo no a musician for years so oji royalties oji royalties
on tis amachi they say ni sika no
say oji royalties oye adwuma wabɔ ne bra enye bia yeti anse yenim say bia music pen oye but music nso awaye for years no me say ne sika no wan fa nchele o invest wo enieme mu nti no say 220 packs he pa de obo I think say emfatao go back again and give what is a be affected constituency no Mbacho enya oni awo kan na me kan o enya o da bi
mama nkasa so great
20 packs ne die me pacho ye ne 2000 me gina Asante Achem for enemu asrese obe ni 2000 ohun so a onye ye wo okọ ye friend say ayawa so work on your Lydia Alhassan or also who share near my or cha and your masam me can slave king asem me I'm not talking about the slave king, please. We are talking serious politics.
But serious politics, how is John Dumelo not
please
what are the fund is what supportive business. You see, politics.
No, it's okay. That's not fair.
That's not fair.
Yeah,
stop that politics.
MPP ni John Dumelo here NDC ni.
Yeah.
But what Hannah said, we are friend slaking and fair. And I think you should withdraw on this program. They should withdraw that statement.
I'm talking about
no, it's okay. No, it's okay. I think you should withdraw that statement.
You, Mate.
No, it's not you. What Pacho? You should withdraw and apologize to John Dumelo, calling him on this program. Would you bet me that be a friend? So a slaking but Pacho be brave because Sebio.
But if a slaking is doing all this,
if Obinsu Frere be a candidate to be MPP. It will not be fair on the
hey, why are politics?
You see, I withdraw. But
and you apologize to John Dumelo.
I apologize.
Thank you very much.
Good.
I like you for that.
But me the your boy ye companion Lady Alhassan I was so work under this lockdown. Me pacho.
Ola. Mon kana sem.
Mpacho mola apologize. Mola apologize.
Socket.
Yeah.
Wait.
Okay.
Where we are now?
No be attention say.
Socket. I'm the where we are now.
Okay. You Kwesi, yen check obi abeche afedie based on this nya odi abetu yi. Bibi obi abekoche bi ese ehwe source of the funding. Yes, I see a check source of the funding.
No, I think it's a statement I'm making, Messi Obi Busa me say, who said John Dumelo?
Yeah.
Or see what
decided with you.
No, because I know where you're also going. So let me just explain it.
Okay.
And only back when Bisa say, Kofi,
you are
microphone. Yeah, microphone, yeah. So only back when say, when him say John Dumelo ya actor. Na be say na say
yes, senior
Jumano into onye sika no we hefa. It's a legitimate question be busa.
Okay.
And I me say and we can extend that same question to Obo. Say yenim so Obo so yenyum tuni. For years in ye on fa nyum pie on ko jina stage ti ntonyum. Enti say sa nyama na okoto ni nya say about 75,000 as a hino. Anu nso no onye sika we. That is all.
Oh, okay, Matthias.
And I could see Socrates
should not be a content for discussion.
Yes, and Socrates. My main car assembly. I could see. You see, politics now. Yeah, no. Politics, entertainment.
Are we discussing
Socrates is an entertainer. Socrates is an entertainer, and I now can make penny say as an entertainer. It will be my joy to see fellow entertainers, fellow media people occupying the political space. Sanebeya won't to me I better represent us. Me knowing what Socrates is made up of, no. Send the opportunity to be a bedawa bemu. Me who say towards helping your industry now. I'll push Socrates over any other politician. And that is what I expect my uncle Socrates to do. And not wear political spectacles. Forgetting say it is an individual no contribution yebenya mfaso yebenya was individual no one here. John Dumelo Asimoke. Look, if you follow the kind of interventions all year, even when Anadu made water free, he was building standing pipes in communities. He is not in government, but he was building standing pipes every day, including today. John Dumelo is out sharing rice, sharing foodstuff. Let's put these political caps aside and let's look at what. Look, John Dumelo, oh yes, Siniacho. Into so Obimpa Cheniska, he could have used this for his personal gain, but he's using everything he has, every support he's getting from people. No, Tonweche, I did for you T-shirt. He was soliciting for funds for his campaign. Yeah, there. Or you'll be or you stay king son your work.
Okay, so a few points in this saying. So point in this saying because
the point in this say I was a Socrates. I am a dessert. Yenya will be to say John Dumelo. Or your industry mu. Or Papa Bemu. Yenya will be to say Obo. Or your industry mo opakwa eben mu ye mo san nipa no na ye push wo mo na mo nko say na be ye mo kodu wa they can better represent ya ha na for complain say ya the obi a onye creative art person akoye creative art minister. When we sabotage our own, who will lead us? Is it not outsiders?
Kofi,
word to the
issue on the discussion is not about who is entertainer and who is not. We are talking about competence here. And me, as I feel...
Has Alasan been an MP before? No.
Has John Dumelo been an MP before?
So what is competence?
Competence is Ocean Yo Nipanaye and Watwaso. At this point, I think the better choice is Lydia Alhassan.
Lydia has not been MP before. John has not been MP before.
So great. Person bisa bibi kakao. Until we are competent.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll rest my case there. My main call Olasu. Ola.
Bragasi ye wo krom ya no mamu ha. Ena papa bi wuye na ne yire nye politician or tini ba bi dwene ho de tia ne se papa na wudia na japade ni seat ne nkonkoje ne yire na nka ona homa ache oba enche wotimi anya container full of rice and no
sorry no mudia
sorry ne mudia
mudia na okan
sorry ne mudia me kan ye ni say ye ni slay politician
I know story but story no
okay the influence they are having on the public is what is important. That's what I said. And mina me koka yanka brago zika say you are doing politics for hey ola de oba politics Kofi Nyamishra na mishra pa na de waje me bra papa bi sending a love letter bi on
ola me pese ye ne pon
papa bi sending love letter on
there be no kan stories ye cause round 2 okay.
On a year manager for Reggie Mboli. But
Darlington. No, but review any Reggie Mboli.
But it has to do with Gamro. But okay, the love letter na what to them I mean dealing with Obuasem. Bra. I don't know comfortable with me come to so why I don't know about decided them. No, the letter is too long.
Allow him.
What's the time, Nisha? Allow
him to.
He has to do with Gamro. Share idea we are say and they say when say you belong to this space. Na ebia me mubuam na me kodru pempenso ya me say metimi fight atwe bibia bre me nuanom na me nuanom se so we come for na wo kwa kocha de nti we na tim kocha sebi secret etino oboye na adwen say
correction kwesi mpacho ni American say obo betimi ama more than that enti onfa more cause ad me can say
dey na ma dey nti na ohun so betimi more than that
because I know obo
is capable since or starting the campaign what me are supporting it
yes
have you supported financially with
yes
send the man how much
men better on can tell
who chantro who supporting the pan and one sending messages here who sending shame man
obo has the capacity to do more
what do you know that we don't know
right now and ebia
another twist
ebia no more party
empamcho unim bibi things that mamentia mu secret of secret
okay.
No ye ni nyina because of person mu be gina ho we spend the whole day on a board timpacho bebre that is the secret of so unim secret na until there don't waste time too much now they make you point in yankoso
matia papa etino emrantia ene mabawa e work creative space mo be so mo go into politics no bra we see also obi bi say question say John Dumelo na o acte ya che na I mean senior ba wonim to onya sika wen sabi oni pa ko no obi say na bia wo hu John say sabi o obi o nim nyansa Kofi le ho azola sa o chese ni last year ti this year you am chese ni ba say wo survive
me nya adwuma bi akra the whole year me nya adwuma
ba say wo didi
adan
what's her service ka go abetimi dey guy
peche
that's the answer to the person.
Okay, all right. So na Koji, Mr. I need you, my time now, but I just have to do this because our time is almost up. And Yawadano, Kofi, I can say, Socrates, industry, I will me, just say, omo industry no, omo ama abafoma Socrates. In fact, onyano mo wano udi mo akutimpa. Some summarize asem no.
And they say news.
Say
any news?
No, but the point I'm making is
yeah, because man can me say on the saying on a gun.
Yeah, and I make cars okay, and you're fair because no one had him say. Enti me as a host me masedie me the microphone be mano if a person respond fair enough on person because who crowd say news nti bi ono so be say news
so me can but ote nti we bet me am respond oh yeah where it's something that I've
no but Socrates am no respond
are they he knows
someone respond to no but microphone anymore but because I'm busy for
say no your opinion
but is it true or false? I think so now whether my opinion is truth or
say on a good industry.
Okay, you need to come closer to the microphone, Pacho. That's how we do the program.
Say, that's your opinion and I respect your opinion. Yeah.
Say, movie.
Okay, on not drink.
We're fact.
Okay.
We're fact. Fact. Say Nancy Socrates try say or sign abe started floating. And a floating no enya at the bunny cry but timing na ye dey no nka Socrates e be fa eno so e dey be good cinema culture na ya try I build it over the years say e be sign ejina na so nka Socrates e dey float no e fa man na nka de be say no cause Socrates afu twasini produce sini na okoye premier we kuma se first on na be sunyan imsa kra na wanye na am farmer no na say oko float less than a month of in fact 2 weeks or so 3 weeks of release of a new film that is in the cinema no socket fast in say or the co float or ko bono don't call me float na me chen say adena socket oh yes sir okache me say oye premiums nya mfa oye hanfo aboka or e was sorting kan say socket inti wo kanti no ukose no inti ukọ na ye toma o ochina so like movie no oye premier you will not queue to buy ticket to watch because when you see beba aboso kan ebe good truck so e wo balesi e mo wenye bi aton 4 cds o ton say 5 cds what I say and gradually it will be killing the cinema. It is the same thing that killed CD TV buy you be show TV so into CD the same thing CD buy na those times cinema wo ho no you beto CD into yan cinema the same thing is okoye floating na me catch and say emfa obi emfi no am pam socket ko high tracks any ade whatever e de ko mo pacho mo ko hin socket oh that's how I'm so almost start say well a aboblosi and what eba ya and one no so near obi enfi wo mo and then your book capoto and a tin and so koye na ekoye man na other producers I kid you not will follow suit because Safo is a force in the industry. He's a force in the industry. It's a Socrates no a fire and ko bia because and they had a silver bed for say and the my friend who came na me got on 5 CDs. It's about so channel Kofi Asama be premier or say maybe 50 CDs obeba umma because unim say after 2-3 weeks no so Safo the NB no you the good truck so our population what on 5 CDs into umma about say gradually na cinema no essay people will start showing apathy towards going into the cinema area na Socrates na sa ba no abeka say we need the film act we need the film bill the minister is one and essay no into me de say wa admit it because the Socrates say they making no cry you are aware say kabana they were charged but this is something that I've told him before he has even told me admitted to me before especially even after no chairman of a and I say show you congratulating as chairman of the film classification board and authority
committee
I am the chairman committee I am the chairman minister and nominating no as say no honor a chairman Oze obenya sitting allowance I face so apart from
so but the microphone me business because so I'm say yawa na near di hu komo but na near me who here was based on a story that was actually online by entertainmentgh.com I think so. Now, so officially, the Ministry of Tourism, Art and Culture, Minister, by Act, nominated you say representing sign it here.
Yeah.
Officially.
Yeah.
Unya official letter no da was it verbal of official or mature letter amount?
It can be verbal. By all means, there's a letter. So I've been given the letter.
I'm just asking because for records, send your beya that you okay. Well, you be saying. Intina bisa okay. A verbal communication is okay representing me, and now officially amount letter.
Official.
Okay, so you have the answer kind.
I think Monday or so.
Monday.
Monday mpacho.
Okay. Kofi Asamoah. Ade who is secret ana?
Tuesday.
Ade nipa no tia o kana asem na.
Say Monday or so.
Nti
when see ni pi na me correct me boa no say me wo fa no.
Okay.
So no.
Ade one a copy of the letter no.
Oh, Ade.
Secret. Okay, so I see you Tuesday. Secret mpacho baby. This thing that you do doesn't help us. You know your program. Yeah, so go take all that sir. It doesn't help.
Well, my bloggers can my news.
So I see Tuesday. I mean, but the date doesn't really matter. The most important thing is at least let know the amount. So officially.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know because Enyang Kwana makes up a year committee, you know? Yeah. The other membership or members as more to say from Information Service Department, from the Christian Council, Muslim Federation, Ghana Police Service, from FIPAC, all the other bodies. I am almost I said the committee no metimenya the full membership and if you know the other people are yet to maybe somebody representatives beba.
What I know is information me was say Bibli the omode aba but say ka 1 or 2 omode omo reps beba. Yeah. But I don't know which institution in particular.
Is there a time frame bia your time be honoma by which bia committee no bia by ending of May so bia you see a formal committee no Senate here
time frame be ni ho mo per the law no time frame ni ho but the earlier the better and once I hear me ashasia NFA no atra momo nipa ba no I hope say within the shortest possible time we should be able to start working.
Okay, all right. What do we need King well if he said by what time? Earliest possible time Ben Alma.
Oh, by I think 2 weeks time they see a team BBA.
We're sure about that time. No BS form the membership no be in Nipa.
Yeah, and make I say nya can be 1 or 2 institutions but no so no ABA.
When him say 2 institutions see.
There be.
Okay.
There be.
Okay.
Me say but nya mo ka kire me say o aka be 2 bi. Enti no follow up.
Okay.
And they say
okay.
Them say COVID and so lockdown in Niama no affect Niama bebre. You know, I think in about 2 weeks time we should be able to get it.
Okay. When you say I say mutimi co-op to by that no mo am wetimi aka so okay. Amanfo bi emra meka ho amwo adwuma no.
Yeah, the law no make room for co-option of as experts ne binimo a ye feel so mbetimi aboa adwuma no nti no it's all part of it's all in the law. Yeah, law no man kwan.
Okay, all right. So I mean on behalf of the entire team, you know, yabo abaso mautrin kwanso and kai hu say adwuma no enye adwuma da form so and senior ye no entertainment review over the years so aboa na we've subjected people to their duties and responsibilities for them to making sure so may juma no kai hu say e ba say because I told be a minimum tiase na obeti ase so okay well ukra wa ye die ye betwu pa and I hope so tiase sir
because I'm say we dey meeting how can I say nya dey so ka because ne emfa ma me kra mpo no sometimes I'm pamuji the one okay into no Madam Asenso say the support you've given over the years no ya better and say aka adwuma we adwuma bi make say in a way no make I feel like Paul in the Bible. I've been saying this, if there is one individual the former classification committee, you know, their biggest challenge, then it is me, because anytime I go there, I be torment you. I do so because Monsieur Emrano, I said driver or drive it, no I could do baby, no one say one way ni, more regulations are, which me for one way more safely. Police show no explaining. Oh yeah, me say one way. Police near sebi onima jumanesono, what me say oh okay, that means unim say one way so but oh show musu ye. No more wouldn't know about the about the truth me boni pakra. And you know, I know say I'll get your support too. The biggest support we would need, way new no, we will need the media to disseminate the information out there to and especially TV stations. We will need the media to help us to educate the public. The new regulations send yet near womu any near many no kwesi mesra will say you always a brain of bresono see beti me achire or mumu because any man kiti be assistant wo mu kakra
minche
ba just
minche
ade minim so obeye
ne ba sika wo no wo mo de mo nti nye we a sika nim na me say adade be chire
oh okay okay but minim so
obi obeso take me obi on take me
kwesi minim so do awo ma me no me bow so kwa unti min can know that I know you will do it. You will help us to discuss the regulations now.
You don't need to say obe catch so on create a problem. About discussing it, be fast with the actually.
Like he has always done.
Like you always do. Yeah.
Okay. Enti
who problem be bana me fi problem no.
Creating problem. I mean we negativity. I mean ebe news, right? We come and sit here near found the educating government. It's a front face issue. You found the education on the question.
Ola bem say you know whom kakra so there no problem. So the question is young point and yanko. And before because you be my main went to just say okay well so production team the way about chairman I'm say KOD say odasu jina baby ojina. Sack is a no. You'll be unsacking no.
People don't want the word sack on their profile.
No, I don't believe that. I don't think KOD said that.
You see, but the thing is that you see, Kofi is a menu auntie. I said, well, you know, nanka some friend crowns but Jumano to the bias, but Kofi, about out there, you cannot. You fancy here because you piano too much. Because almost Kofi nyawo KOD na make Kofi on chida ko na make
and no kwan en kan chance face am na ncha na dwen na yeso ye ncha ya
Debi because me pese unse asi ofifin fuesi
osanka me document bi wa ha
Debi I dey fancy
from sources close to the
entina me ma Debi entina me ma Kofi so ha gin
o kan no kra na se
me kan no kra se
ya pamu no
na unti asem no then unti asem a me kan no tie me first so person tie me you dey pay microphone no fama no me chese tie me say nya ya kan no o me fancy here because you say oh yes sir sebi o nsem no aye kan no yesu enim nya nine yesi sebi o ndifre ni beto boaboa
and document are you kra o to aso
oni freni so beto boaboa
yes
oni mnyane na esi so and you there mo ntwene time o there me fancy here because e bia wo ye ne saa wan before next time ne bia akotwero bibi on social media na if you are for na if anti document o dia de nya information
men keep it
yeah we need document
oh no document
where document
Ola document am
let me see
Ola
no any document
Ola mpacho
document am one no
document
am one
Ola mpacho etie
me was 16-page document before you swear
from the secretariat
from sources close to the secretariat
mama me empia de
no but browse
because am now see am for
someone SO document document you know say yeah and
I know what I'm saying
ebi ana photocopies 16-page document them they show on your page 2 my main fa
me over in chairman I've not seen anything
Ola
anyway so I see nyai but it is not fair so better na say what document say asaki nipa na you name document ko
okay so I say I resign here to unfund resignation no unfamla
unfund resignation
say KOD and John Jermaine so one more resign here So resignation there. They are public of figures. Into all resigning, our resignation letter is a public document. Into any idea, into my family rabonting. Simple. Until then, dear, I am saying emphatically and on authority based on sources close to the secretariat of the chief CEO. Say, ye pamo mutual separation. But that's it. And also great.
Questioners, young pon why your time now to crap on.
Because before me last one. Na me last one on me the asida kese pa be ma musicians from Joe Metal or Human Mercy Kofi Sapon Akase Brimpon MOG Efe Grace Omuina Ndra Empress Gift Adoye Omuina they shown a big support Ndra Hope concert yeah. Thanks to Jeanette Services, Ninoy, Obibia, Kumsen, Obinati, and then of course CJ Studios in Ra. We had a little technical kakra with the transmission between the main and then also at the studio. In between the program, we sound problem kakra na ma feed no want to pick sound no. I'm sure that was the only problem I had, which later no was corrected. The next edition no. We did our best to avoid that challenge, but production, machines, and it's not anything that the whole system freezed. As at the time, they need to restart and then get it done. They were using V1 and the system in a freeze here. VMix was yeah. Until almost started the system in freeze here. So within about 30 minutes, we can't do anything with the machines. So TV3 has to go off into NAMA systems. That's the only problem I hate to say, but okay. We will deal with it accordingly. According to
no, that's the only problem. Yeah, I share. You see a problem. Why?
Yeah, definitely was.
But
we apologize to our audience. Say, Ekoban, so I'm fan chain. Because me fa.
Untimi fa bibia because no untimi fa your time
that nyame pa no me say
untimi fa so I'll just give you 1 minute now for summarize bibia
just under 2
1 minute
yeah just under 2
yeah
because the industry no survival from this COVID-19 situation a woman no critical and sabre it is some moment in the be here say yem penny for mudi and with the creative art live up to expectation. So to me a battle government. And more to me this stimulus package be a better my creative art industry. Especially from Sokesafo from Sokesafo.
Don't take this
by God's grace.
The win out of
by God's grace. Almost some positions from chief director to chief high to film board chairman. Now this is the time. They have to bring the expertise and experience no more to battle government to bring. It's not just about sitting in the big chairs. It's about bringing solutions to the table. And for me, creative art survival now, because enya brofukasem and enya grudiasem. Okay. Here because if we sabri October, November. It's totally going to be out. There's nothing like entertainment. And side WWD, so for the example, you know, they are doing this because there's a pay-per-view system. Wherever they are, they will get their money. So it is time for them to bring out solutions. And I learned that they met the president over the last Wednesday was a Thursday or baby. I saw some pictures. Whatever the outcome, whatever the plan we are taxing them to bring it out. Okay. We need solutions than the pictures they are occupying now.
Ola, just 30 seconds about your wrap up.
Anna Adebi and Maraho say Utimi Koye part of Gamro for years. Gamro chair, Gamro board, na a dear friend login. And I say system a bit me abuananka in this time of COVID period non come for bit me nyaka kan went me anya on she na ye industry na gu amanfo nyaka pre na afi obi secret akunya position afi odi on ba be ka ana areho but we say 30 seconds because you more fairly industry no just like film for but they here they say we need a revolution and not may and say, oh, we want the industry to survive. No, we need a total revolution of the whole industry.
Okay.
And yes, survive and yepe revolution. Okay. For example, who can Yaman for your pay-per-view? Gamru, 80 million SAR login system. I think people would be complaining now. They will not be complaining. We have all failed ourselves. Mami Chair, Reverend Maxwell Inkum of Mentoring Ministry, Michiane Panyamichi.
Okay, so great.
Yeah, Kwesi.
Yeah.
Where the me first say show you baswa many a times no you be play roles for Hansing. And some na be can nyina intimi nka the same thing. Sometimes no people pick certain positions to touch on the other angle of the situation no. Let's show mutual respect to each other. Sure. And let's understand each other that we are here for a show. It's not just to come. You bet me about boring. But sometimes we try to also add some for people to even get entertained. Get entertained at home. And no and show no.
When my country say who here now yes because the first time I can say it now over the years we know the secret of the show until they keep it to yourself. Just keep it there. A secret of the show. And also my entertainment review here what entertainment review it is. So I'm just saying that people say over the years people have said so many things about me and then what it goes on but we still sit here, we do our thing and we just go.
Program he wasn't referring to you, so you can't ask him the question. That's what I'm referring to you. But the thing is that respect. I'm surprised as someone so critical, which is not
but I feel say call forward no. Let's take note of some of these things and then we can continue entertaining the people and keep entertainment review as one of the best shows in the entertainment field. Kwesi. Quick one, sorry. On Thursday. Yeah. On Thursday, you meet the president, the creative arts sector. No, you meet the president.
Creative arts sector, myself for change.
No, but if you say creative arts sector, why were you not invited?
No, by a question.
The
leadership. Because I'm sure, sir, creative art for change for no
creative arts for change. Creative arts for change. Gamro was there. Actors Guild, film producers were there. Commission on Culture, and Creative Art Council. And so about the even fashion
was music producers there.
Musica was there.
Music producers were there.
Film crew. Musica was there.
You said film producers, and I'm saying was music producers also there?
I didn't see. We were a friend is saying Gamro was there.
I'm not talking about Gamro. You said film producers.
No, man.
Was music producers there?
Musica was there.
Man, who be Musica and Gamro.
No, Christian is no, because Muko no, you are not recognized. We are recognized. So now you work on your.
Now, how do ABC don't friend the ref? He said the BC. David is not about recognition.
Is recognition.
Okay, what's it?
Are you recognized?
So I am interested. Many junior Socrates count in Amokan and Munam.
We had a conversation, and then there was a closed door section where we had a closed door meeting with the president, and we put the requested to him on also making the notes. I'm repelling better and he assured us say whatever they can also do to support your industry but baby do near kwesi mesre minianum mumientutu ye niema yie the structures no from within obi ntimi ma be ye mayen this is the time was saying
so man penny so my stimulus package na
me pacho one can't
change stimulus package.
There was a request. Oh, and me obiaka from every sector obiaka sai.
And sector no dey am kind
meeting. So it's not right.
So how would a meeting like that be closed down?
What prompted the meeting? No, we are public education at the mind. We want to know. We need information.
So what
prompted the meeting? What meeting president?
It could be very fair, sir, as stakeholders. What was the document prepared from all of us? We don't call to president and him to be able to give a stimulus package.
John Dovel, I greet you for sending a nice message.
I'll say. I'll say, please greet Socrates Safu for me. Tell him I enjoy his films.
Especially the hot folk. Hot folk, the
true baby,
Socrates. Yeah. Na media for no motu munsa from some but now they no mon come sa meeting
media have said minister president meeting media for the daw
mo kono ana we
no president meeting media
no mo kono mo catch
your friend is saying presidency ho no mo media your friend is saying cop no ho mo handle sa na many nyina odi miss your friend is saying no nyana na pe OKFM ahinkan krampo no so wo ho and the media were there drew baby na they had to excuse us and then we did our nti eno there
there was a document from the stakeholders.
Mr. Closed door, please.
President Bishop for my guidelines support.
In coming week, you be doing common secret. Okay, so Yapon. Question is hold on.
I'm coming here because meetings here how many president here. I go see anya no. Omoye meetings na chakakra 8 years na my meetings ni president en kwesi hwe nti we no enye news bia on say yakra yenim yente cause I hate it and at times when a dangerous times to meet political leaders because it's just going to be promises to win elections and I know Socrates knows better nti ana sa amoye conference na na me ha me ho cause they bia na be see back to square one me twa so no na mpese me nua Kofi Kenyatta me ka advice kakra chen say omma no homoden say omma takwade for enyanumu. That would be the worst mistake of his life. And you know, whatever it is, you know, he should find a way to make the masses happy. And I mean, you bisaki there so message na mpenufo enim na yasre Ghana media for say Mr. Mu scanner moji and monsan fanko na mommo menua na nwoma me sene be ya ochile bi no on fa pressure enkoye enema bi ntino na mesa I congratulate Uncle Sokesafo on his ministerial nomination as chairman of the Ghana Film Classification Authority committee bloggers our mama muska moye stories nyina so yeda mase se mutumi sa eboa ya Uncle Sokesafo nyame adoma ya wada yebese hia sisi amabe de meta abapa.
Please, with all seriousness, I never paid any blogger for anything. That's okay. But okay,
bloggers are bloggers are mutro story articles are socket anti amukenyina no yedamase.
Maybe some bibi kakao. Sokesafo can be about say on Tuesday. Yeah, minimum. Okay. Say obo akwache 2,000 tissues no one tiase. But now me suzume person me find out from Sokesafo. Abemon wo ofiko abetifi. Sa COVID-19 by Veronica Beckett ahen no de akwa abetifi.
Aya. Ngedasi questions me mini bra me de ba be sab.
Boy, yeah, and then my wow. Media no money adia, Mukasa Bebo Musano. My fra Adum natural mind capsules. Yeah, member what if you do what you do from one will be ama. Menya what this you could be Akoya Jumebi. Engine, Medium Boss, let them a jealous suicide, and Numada. I don't know about ever so I come for battle ferry. Into other Quindia come for Adum natural mind capsules, and our dinamna, and the name Merma, and our boy, yeah. Aha. Onu abano so anom adum